What's happening, folks? Hello and welcome to Against the Fence, where, of course, this is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. And we've got a barn burner of a main card coming your way. We've had back-to-back finishes so far tonight on the prelims. Only one has gone to a decision, but will it remain that way for the rest of the main card? Let's find out.
Look at the old little...
Yes. In memory of Sinead O'Connor, RIP during the week, indeed.
Oh, hey.
Good memories of that Conor McGregor walkout.
Goosebumps.
That was surreal.
Take you back. Yes, guys, welcome on in. If you're here the next day, don't forget we have the links below to use them to resync the experience so you're not missing out on anything. The whole idea is that you're not watching alone, you are watching along, be it on the night itself or just the next day, so you can have the whole feel and experience of doing it with community. Yeah. But how you guys been this week? Jump in the chat. Let's hear it from you. Say hi. What about you guys? This quick question, because this is the BMF belt on the line, and I asked it earlier on the breakdown as well. If the belt was going to be for any other BMFs in the UFC, who do you reckon should have been up, if not these two? Not to dispute the fact that these two is a good pick.
I've just got to say Derrick Lewis for one of them. An absolute hideous
Derrick
angle.
Lewis. I don't know.
No, I'm joking. Charles Oliveira. He's just a bad man, isn't he?
Max Holloway fits the...
he fits the bill. He does fit the bill.
I would have done, personally...
I've got ideas.
Robbie Lawler and Nick Diaz, I think, would have been a good one.
Yeah. Tony Ferguson.
If they'd done it properly. Because we all know that fight didn't really... Look, it wasn't really a fight, was it? Like, if Nick Diaz trained properly and wasn't screwed over by the UFC or whatever... and they had a proper scrap, then that would have been ideal.
That's true. Right.
And this does seem to feel like one of the best cards of the year, to be fair, that they could possibly put together.
On paper, absolutely. And here's my question, though. So with the weight miss of Michelle Pereira and the one boy fight falling through, does moving Derrick Lewis against the Lima
make the card
to the main card make the main card better?
Yes.
I think so.
I'll take them both.
We were discussing it earlier.
I'll take them both.
We were discussing it earlier. I think that fight was going to be a stalemate anyway. And I think there was going to be a lot of movement, not as much engaging. And I think Derrick Lewis at the Lima is a knockout guaranteed. Stop switching. We got some chats in the house.
Yes.
We got Dustin Hurley, who's now back in.
What's good, Dustin? How are we doing?
Yes, good Dustin. Good to see you back, man. Are you off work? Let us know. Angus says it's way past my bedtime.
Yes, Angus, welcome in, sir. Well, you're not sat there. No, all right.
Yeah. Oh, we're not turned to see his face, unfortunately. Yeah. Your favourite blockheads in the house? Hey, fellas, watching the card with a fellow podcaster. Won't join you much, but have a great night.
Man.
Thanks for
stopping by.
In, Brian.
That's
Triple
respect.
B.
Thank you, sir.
Much appreciated.
Brian, it was, wasn't it?
Yes, Brian. Triple B.
Top man, Brian. Top man.
Brother Brian Blockhead. Stephen says, this is HR. You're late for work. My office Monday morning.
HR. Hello, Stephen.
Wait, where are we at now? Where are we at, Stephen? Is this a verbal warning or are we at sparring yet?
Yeah, that's hopefully we're not in for a sparring. But looking left and not seeing your face. Oh.
Yeah, it makes me die inside a little bit.
Yeah.
Angus is apologising. Stephen. Psycho Paul's in the house. This is morning, boys.
Yes, Psycho Paul.
Ferguson ending the skid tonight. What you reckon?
Yes, I think he does.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. Because he looked pretty good against Nate Diaz until he got caught in that guillotine.
Yeah.
He had a good first round against Michael Chandler.
He did, because he dropped him, like we were saying in the breakdown
got caught. So, I'm expecting good things from Tony. He looks in great shape, phenomenal shape, actually. So, step down against Bobby Green. Bobby Green's good for doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Gets a little bit complacent at times. So, could complacency be on, cause a downfall in that fight?
Hey, I mean, just stay resilient, right? Just bogeyman him. Bogeyman him, and should be able to break him. The difficulty is he had that approach against some hard hitters in the past, and you know what? It just didn't play into Ferguson's favour, but hopefully tonight it does.
Yeah.
Peter Barnett says, Silas, you look tired. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter, sir.
What's good? What's good? Thanks for stopping by. Probably Probably.
Yeah.
just had a decent cup of tea, but so that should work.
Raphael's in the
how many
house.
hours did you get? Got like 4 hours, didn't we?
I did well.
We did 4 hours now.
I did
You
well.
slept, yeah?
I did. I slept really well.
Re-energized.
Yes,
Welcome in,
Raphael.
Peter. Come in, Raphael.
Last pay-per-views fan cam. Raphael's in the house.
Man, he's
Wales
on
Junior Jersey's in. Salute, fellas. Enjoy the fights.
Yes,
Some
Wales.
bangers tonight. Yeah, you saw why we've got a lot going on tonight, haven't we? We've got a lot
Welcome
going
in,
on.
Wales.
He says legendary Polish power.
Yes.
Raphael
But
says.
of course, you do still have power in the hands of Pereira as well. So we'll see how that compares.
Raphael says
What a
against the
matchup.
fence, the best MF podcast in the world.
Hey,
I
man.
would love
Jacob-
to collaborate with you, Sue. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll
Is that
sort that
what
out.
BMF stands for?
yeah.
We got
It should be the HF belt, shouldn't it?
Raphael, did you just give us a BMF belt just there?
Indeed.
You should stick it on the wall behind
Yes,
us.
pop that like,
that.
pop your likes on the video if you've not done so already, guys.
Yes.
Angus says Tony is entertaining his prime, entering his prime. Remember that is true. he did say that he's now entering his prime. So let's see.
Prime Tony.
Tony can throw some sand to Stephen. I can't wait to see a
yes.
bit of that. Tuto says massive salutes and respects to the ATF crew, Wales, and all die-hard Giants fans in the chat. Yes, Tuto.
Welcome in.
Tuto back in the house. Love to
Good
see
to have you
it.
here,
Welcome
bro.
on in.
Good
And
to have you
Philippe's
here.
in the house as
Yes,
well.
Philippe.
Yo, guys. Yes, Philippe.
Come on, keep them coming in. Come on.
Man,
Keep
what a-
rolling,
wonderful
baby.
lot.
Taylor Young.
Taylor Young, keep them
How we
coming.
doing?
Taylor Young.
Now we
Nice
just
to see
need
you.
Breezy in the house as well. We're still waiting for Breezy.
Oh,
He
hold
said he's
on.
going to be joining us.
I did knock his house and asked Mrs. Breezy if he was allowed to come in.
Mrs. Breezy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so
Smash the like
hopefully
button,
we have
guys.
the blessing.
Yes.
That's
Hopefully
it.
we've got a
Shout out
blessing.
to
Can
everybody.
Breezy come out and play, please?
Can Breezy watch the chat? Watch the fights with us this time, please.
Excuse me, Mrs. Breezy.
Talking about sales, I need the.
What's that Kevin and Perry one? Mrs. You naughty gal? What was it? Kevin and Perry quote. I can't remember. It goes.
As JK said, don't forget to drop a like on the video, you wonderful lot.
Absolutely.
There he is, speaking of the devil, he's in the chat.
She
Yay!
said yes. She said yes. She said yes. She said
Oh, and
yes.
Paul's in the chat as well.
Lovely.
Let JK get him up.
There we
Let
go.
JK from the side.
Nicely. Breezy's in the
Welcome in,
house.
Breezy.
Thank you
Don't
to
forget
you.
to drop a like on the video,
and
is
your
what I said
kin.
a second ago. And JK's just sorting something out, and then Paul, sir, we will get your chat up.
Indeed you shall.
He's just giving himself a boost. There we go. He's just coming back. He's coming back. There we
Need at
go.
eye level. Right.
that's
Yes,
better as
Paul
well.
says, hi
Oh,
guys.
welcome in, man.
Hope Tony wins tonight. Gutted Wonderboy fight is off. What do you think about him not getting his show money? Did he not?
Who,
that's rotten.
Wonderboy didn't get his show, man.
Is it because he
annoying.
turned?
Maybe because
The
he turned it
down.
down. Because he probably didn't like because he turned it down.
Oh, right. So he missed weight and he said, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because he said
Come
no, I don't want to do a catch weight, he's now missing his show money. That is atrocious.
Yeah.
Should he get something?
I mean, he
Yeah.
should get some kind
You
of
know what I mean?
compensation.
You trained all week for
For
someone
all
to
that
miss weight.
cutting as well.
Like, yeah, exactly. And why would you risk your spot?
Exactly.
But
Why'd you
also,
risk a
if you're-
ranking for unfair?
What happened
Fine
last
below.
time when that happened with Diaz? They made it happen still. He refused to fight, but then what happened? They matched him up and
They all swapped it.
The fight
chopped
happened,
and
yeah.
changed, didn't they? Yeah.
swapped
Oh, that
it
was
up
when,
again.
when Shemaev
Yeah.
missed weight. Which
He had
then,
Tony Ferguson, didn't he?
Yeah. No, he was meant to fight Nate Diaz. And then
Nate Diaz had Tony
Kevin
Ferguson.
Holland then had to fight Hamza.
Yeah.
But that's only purely because surely the UFC were like, come on,
Yeah.
come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Just take that Hamza fight
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
yeah.
We'll give you
And-
some extra dollar for that.
Extra show money.
Yeah, but really they said. Took
I mean,
minus.
Kevin Holland was
Ke-
like,
he's
show
getting
me
it.
the money
Kevin Holland doesn't care about rankings or
No,
position.
yeah.
He just wants to scrap, so fair play.
and get paid.
Yeah.
So he was like, show money, show me the money.
That's it. Give Breeze some love. Paul says so. MMA Junkie says. Philippe, that's BS. Wonderboy did everything right. Indeed.
Whoa, whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa.
Do not
What?
get
Whoa.
the extra
You know
nose cam in there.
We do not want a nose cam.
Tuto
Whoa,
says,
whoa, whoa.
Sai, JK, Ash, Wales is on the panel on Leather to the Face channel right now and calling the boxing matches, doing a fantastic job.
Go
good
on,
stuff,
support.
Wales.
Go on, support for Wales. Nice.
Good to see you smashing it, buddy.
Love that.
And Thanks for joining us, of course, as well. Breezy says Ian Gary offered to fly over and fight Wonderboy. He did.
What did you guys think of that?
Did he? I thought that was a joke.
Would you take it?
No, I don't think it was a logistical. Good.
Is that when would you arrive? Oh, it's too risky.
He's fighting next week.
Yeah, I was about to say, I swear he's fighting soon.
Yes, main card.
What would you reckon would be a better fight? Ian Gary, Wonderboy, Ian Gary, Jeff Neal.
I reckon a better fight would have been Wonderboy versus MVP, but you know.
Yeah, that could be next. Come on, where's the announcement? We want at least an announcement, so that they sign MVP. Blow it up out for 40.
Right, should we get into the first fight then?
Get into the first fight and smash a like on the video, guys, if you've not done so already. Breakdown's coming your way.
Yes.
For Kevin Holland versus...
Did we want the fight card quick?
Chiesa.
Oh,
Weak sauce is in the house. Against the fence is better than anything. Absolutely, it's better than anything.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. Hit that like button.
No, sorry. It's better than everything.
Yeah.
Let's get through the fight card quickly then. First up, as they're just doing a little promo for, I'm guessing because Chiesa's been out for a while, we've got Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland.
And everyone's been knocked out in the card so far, so you got to get some time fillers.
So true. Jumping on to Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland, and then you got the return of Tony Ferguson taking on Bobby Green. And then the filler they put in for the prelims, which is Derrick Lewis versus Lima. And then in the co-main event, we've got Jan Błachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Pereira making his light heavyweight debut. So excited to see him in the light heavyweight division. He's still so much bigger than Jan, but is that going to play a dividends? I don't know. But then the main event for the BMF title is Dustin, the Diamond Poirier, versus Justin, the Highlight Gaethje.
The reason why we're all here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dad. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
He's not my dad.
I am. Oh, what's going on there then?
I am your dad.
Is that the wrong one?
What do you mean?
Paul says, rewatch Wonderboy versus Kevin Holland today. What a banger. Yeah, we watched it during the week. And it's crazy. I think Kevin Holland pushing the pace on Wonderboy there was quite intriguing for the early stages of that fight. Probably could have got Wonderboy out of there, but chose to stand and bang. Taylor Young says, I really hope Tony wins and retires. I don't know how much more I can take.
Yeah,
I mean, look, but if he wins, he's still making a run for the belt. He said himself he's in his prime at the moment. Imran Khan's in the house.
Yes,
what's up, boys? Yes, Imran! Good to see you. Good to see you this early hours.
Bless you.
Weak Sauce says, and everything for and everything for sure. Yeah.
Oh, don't scare me.
No,
right, let's get the first
I was about to
fight
say,
up.
have we updated it since the breakdown? But then obviously you would have had to do yours.
Yeah. Okay. You scared me. Right, let's get into the breakdown then. So as Kevin Holland's making the walk now, let's jump onto the man himself, Kevin Holland. So he's got a pro record of 24 wins with 9 losses, with 14 KOs and 6 submissions and 10 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 11 wins and 6 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2018. He also was in a Dana White Contender Series in 2018. And as JK and so I mentioned a minute ago, he likes to take fights, and he's had the most fights in a calendar year, and that was 5 fights in the calendar year. That is madness.
Yeah, the guy's like non-stop. But a little bit more on his fighting style. Switch stance fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, 2nd degree black belt in Kung Fu. But he's so long he could actually generate a lot of power in his punches wherever you put him, standing or lying on the ground. And we was talking earlier in the week about how incredible that Jacare Souza fight was, and how he's able to wobble the guy from underneath. But you know, he's got a lot that plays into his game style, including like his mouth kind of plays a part too.
Yes.
The way that he kind of gets in his opponent's head, and he's so vocal in there. But it's quite exciting as well to see. But very confident guy. You could actually see in the way that he fights. He's never fazed by his opponent's strength. But he's wildly orthodox style as well. So he's surprisingly very accurate at the same time. Got this dynamic ability to his game with those lethal elbows of his as well.
Yes.
It's a really creative arsenal, which you'll actually probably see a little bit later as well. He's probably most likely going to be bringing them out. But yeah, weapons on weapons, this guy.
And then jumping on to Michael Chiesa, then he's got a pro record of 18 wins with 6 losses, with 11 submissions and 4 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 11 wins and 6 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2012, which was when he won the Ultimate Fighter Season 15. He currently has lost his last 2 fights, and he has been out since 2021. So just a little over 2 years.
Yep, that's right. And Stephen says, yeah, I've missed facts, by the way. So,
yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
he'll sleep well tonight.
You have not missed.
I will read you some bedtime facts.
Yes, Michael Chiesa, who's making the walk at the moment, is a southpaw fighter with a purple belt and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He'll circle around the outside and look for his openings to strike from there. Grappler, no doubt about it, uses his striking to drive his opponents towards the fence, and from there, set up the takedowns. Physically strong in the clinch, he definitely benefits from being the taller fighter. He's very sneaky and quick to take the back in transitions. Having long limbs benefits him in these positions, especially when striking, sinking in the rear naked choke.
And that's mostly the case with most of his matchups in this division. But, this is guys coming from outside of this familiar welterweight division.
Yeah,
and
although I think
he's quite long for it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Dan Hardy made a good point in the week saying that he felt that in fighting at welterweight, he looks kind of like he fights like he's a middleweight still. Not a middleweight, a lightweight still.
Who's this? Chiesa?
Yeah.
He looks in good shape, though, to be
Yeah,
fair.
he's always in good shape. Like, he's filled out for welterweight really well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just pumps it on the gas a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I think we're getting some expectations from this point because I think just on that point alone, I think we do want to be talking about his speed, and that's going to be a huge factor here in the fight, isn't it? So Kevin's going to bring his full arsenal of long-range weapons tonight, I think. Teeth kicks, jabs, leg kicks, all of it. He's going to stay long, apply pressure when making and try to make Chiesa move as much as possible, and he's going to try to catch him on his entries. Double up on that jab, not necessarily intended to land at the first time, but it would actually get Chiesa freezing, but up before engaging. Or actually, he's thinking twice about shooting on him. Those uppercuts will be a really good deterrent. But if he leans quite heavy on his lead leg, it's something he's going to be capable of doing also. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is if you lean on your lean leg, often your opponent will attack it, right? But the thing with Kevin Holland, by doing so, he's got quite a long wingspan. So it's a great way to effectively counter opponents when they so you can bait the lead leg and counter still off of it. But yeah, he's got to be aggressive when exiting the clinch and just throw quite wild in those scenarios, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait for the odd cry chop to come out of nowhere as well.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he says that when he throws it too.
Yes. Chiesa, though, however, he hasn't competed since November of 2021. Not entirely sure why he's been out for so long, but it makes you question. Matchup-wise, this is a great return fight. I'm expecting a chess match on the feet until Chiesa looks to wrestle. I don't think Chiesa will be as tentative in this fight compared to the Brady fight because he won't be expecting takedowns from Holland. So I'm hoping for a much higher output this time around. I think he needs to rotate laterally around the outside, be second to deal with Holland's reach advantage. Another way to do this, to mitigate the reach advantage, would be to grab a hold of Kevin and not allow him the freedom to throw his hands freely. Most of Kevin's losses are against wrestlers, and Chiesa should take note, I'm sure. But Chiesa's not exactly got the degree of wrestling to those people that Kevin's fought in the past, though.
No, so. Not so much. I mean, especially, it's a different weight class also, isn't it? But if you're looking at his kryptonite, it's historically been that. I think if you're looking for a route to win, Chiesa, it would probably be through the proven blueprint that's been laid out before, instead of trying to find a new way of doing it tonight. Yeah. And then for Kevin, it's just doing what he does best, isn't it? Long range weapons.
Paul says, "Come on, big mouth." Angus says, "Got a dodgy monitor, but to put the watch along on means I can't speak in the comments though."
What happened?
Use
Angus?
your telephone, Angus. Where are you? Where we could use your telephone?
What happened, Angus? Did you put a hole in that as well?
Yeah. Breezy says, "Damn, Chiesa looking old. Didn't realise he looked like that now. I know he's kind of greyed out a little bit."
I thought he hasn't fought in about 2 years, not like 20.
Yeah, he's usually up in the commentary booth with ESPN, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Philippe says, let's go. Paul says, knees and uppercuts key for Kevin Holland. Absolutely agree. And Breeze is laughing at you, Ash. What are your predictions in the chat, guys?
Might be when I looked at the camera, maybe.
Paul's going for Kevin Holland. I've gone Kevin Holland as well in this fight. What else? Who else has gone?
Side.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone KH as well.
I've actually gone for Chiesa.
Did you?
I did, yes.
Really?
You didn't go
Yes.
for. You did not go for Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin's
it's just I just think
be more active.
This is the thing. If it stays standing, Kevin's obviously going to win this all day long, and he can't catch him. And I do think, like I said in the breakdown, I think shovel.
Oh, yeah,
there we go.
Uppercuts.
Okay, mate.
Early onslaught from Kevin Holland. Paul says Kevin Holland by first round TKO. I can definitely see it.
I can see it. And this is, I think that.
Woo!
I think.
Oh, he pushed him down. Does it go down there? What do you think? Should he?
Guillotine. Nope. Wow.
This is good for Chiesa, though.
Look at the reach. Is he standing up? Look at the range of
It's
those
good
arms.
for Chiesa, though. One, he's recovering, and two, it's where he wants it.
Weak Sauce says my
incredibly
money's
long.
on the grappler. Ooh.
Oh, still?
So I think we've probably got a fairly even level of picks tonight. I should have put a poll up a bit later.
No.
Chiesa's just what?
Yeah.
Why?
Ring rust, bro.
Yeah, that's a factor.
And that's why Kevin Holland's potentially pushing the pace early.
Yeah.
Now, he was a favourite in this one as well, Kevin Holland. And I think much because he's A, been active. Secondly, he's coming down from a higher weight class. So you think the power's on his side. And then lastly as well, it's that striking. You know, uppercut again. Yeah,
Here we go.
Super from him.
Like I did say,
Single leg.
he will stuff
he's
a
got
couple of
the bottom.
takedowns, I reckon. But it's
pretty
just
nice.
how relentless that Chiesa's going to be.
Yeah.
I was saying in the breakdown, Kevin Holland will defend a couple.
Yeah.
And it just all depends how relentless Chiesa's going to be with these takedowns.
I
because
just
he needs to
like
be.
how
Here he is, he's talking.
I like how serious Kevin is at welterweight. You know, his whole attitude's kind of changed when he gets in there now.
See, he will stuff a couple. That was a great takedown defense.
Yeah.
He will stuff a couple.
Oh, yeah,
Reactions are just...
Yes. Guess
Nice.
he's anticipating the uppercuts
He is
again.
literally biting on everything.
He is. You see that?
Look, what is it? Whoa.
Oh, hard knee from Holland.
Heavy. Here we go.
Oh,
Sit
Dust
him in.
attempt. Dust attempt. He's going for that Dust.
He's
He's got it. He got it
He's
a
got it
couple
in.
of fights ago.
He did.
Oh,
And Chiesa tapped out against Luque.
What?
He's
That is tight. Kevin Holland by first round submission. Mate, he had that Dust in tight.
He had it well tight.
Don't you like it?
I didn't think it was, but... Yeah.
Chiesa-
Oh, he's taking the gloves off.
Chiesa becomes victim to the Dust again.
How'd you like me now? I'm sure that £10,000 fine would have only been because Donald Trump was inside a cage, because he's jumping over again now.
They do it all the time. So
What,
if it
fine
was
for jumping over still?
Yeah.
surely you're not going to fine him 10 grand.
Surely
He's
not.
taking the gloves off. He's done.
Yeah.
See, that's what I say. That's what I said early on. You know, the first expectation point. You got to question where Chiesa's head's at.
Yeah.
And for me,
Literally, because it was like facing down most of the time when Jordan's uppercuts landed.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't put... So glad. I'm so glad I lifted this one out of my bet. Whew. I thought I
Weak
actually
Sauce
went-
says he needs to fight the way he did against Diego Sanchez.
No, I already done it earlier.
Philippe is celebrating that win there from Holland. Who made money on Holland by submission, says Angus.
Yeah, that's a crazy one, mate.
Philippe's got a hot in there for Holland. Come on, Kevin Holland. Yes, says Paul. Weak Sauce says, good thing I didn't have any money on it.
Yeah, same with me. I thought I did, but I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't. And this is the thing, like me and Sai was saying in breakdown. Kevin Holland's got the black belt here,
Yep.
and in certain fights sometimes he doesn't use it. And now it's always the curse of me. Now it's literally like I said that he doesn't use it, and then he goes and gets a first round submission.
Well, look, he's got it in his locker.
Grappling. I mean, same with Vicente Luque, right? Grappling is still it's still in favor of Chiesa because he was the one using it.
Yeah.
But it was a jiu-jitsu really from
Indeed.
Kevin Holland. He didn't use any grappling, just jiu-jitsu to sort of sneak something in at that point of. So it's quite clever.
Kevin Holland makes it a Darce choke again, and it'll be his second Darce choke at welterweight,
Wow.
I believe. And yeah, after a flying start, 3 No, 4 wins now in
It's-
welterweight, 2 losses.
Safe to say that his takedown defense is on point at welterweight.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, he's not fighting a high caliber, like a,
He's not,
big
no,
wrestler.
obviously, we all saw
a strong
what Shemaev
wrestler
done to him,
at
but yeah.
Chiesa. Like Chiesa's got some okay wrestling, but
Wrestling.
yeah, I don't think it's on the level
Oh, you
of a
put it down in the
Bronson.
bottom right now.
Yeah, I had to move it up. Makes it a different clinical content.
Bam.
Look at this. What a result.
Look at you loving the side cam.
That is the
I think you're loving the side.
4th submission
No,
so
I
far
just got to
tonight.
look that way because the angle is horrendous. Like, the viewers are coming in and go, bloody hell, let's get a click off this.
No. Like a spaceship orbiting. Psycho Paul says Holland looked impressive, avoiding the takedowns.
Yes.
And yeah, exactly. We just alluded to that in a sec.
Yeah.
We got to your chat a little bit late there. Paul says
Pulled
my
him up like a
treble.
pair of trousers, isn't he?
My treble is Holland, Tony, and Derrick Lewis. Long shot, but one down. That's a good one.
Hey.
Paul, my
That's a good one.
treble
I
is
think
Derrick Lewis, Tony, and Dustin.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
banking on Dustin. Can't wait to get some predictions later on for that main event.
you didn't want to go Holland.
No, I actually, obviously, in my first bet, which Matt Semmelsberger, bless him, let me down, I did actually have Chiesa. So,
You got everything
Yeah,
right
I
other
did.
than Semmels did you?
yeah.
Breezy says, I think the K saved him a little on that last takedown.
That
But fair
didn't
play,
look too
Kevin.
tight.
No, but the thing is, with blood chokes like that, like they're so gnarly.
It's just, I saw the gap. He must have just
Yeah.
gone, I'm tapping.
It's
Too wrong.
yeah. There's not a
who do
lot
you wanna
in
fight?
it. Huh? He wants a BMF belt.
He's going up the middle.
Oh, come on, bro. No, you ain't going back up to 185. Why do you do that?
Why would he?
Dude,
I
looks
mean,
good at
weight
all
cut
time.
must be too much for him. He's probably hating that weight cut. He's probably hating the discipline, to be fair.
He wants a BMF belt. I mean, like I think I said in the breakdown earlier this week, like this is a great card because you got the BMF belt at the top, but it's almost like almost every way up you've got a nominee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A great
I get
nominee
you,
would
I
be
get you,
Tony.
I
A
get
great
you.
nominee would be
That's at
Kevin.
lightweight. But this is a
No,
welterweight.
yeah,
A
no.
BMF
he
belt
just, he
is
just means
whatever
in
class, isn't it?
each weight class.
Yeah, but then you still need an
BMF
opponent who's worthy of BMF as well.
Oh yeah,
At
yeah.
welterweight.
But if you're just saying title BMF in the UFC, nominee Tony Ferguson, nominee Kevin Holland. I mean, Tony Wonderboy, NMF we was arguing, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But you know, otherwise,
I think Gilbert Burns
pretty
is
decent.
almost BMF.
Yeah,
Hey, don't be doing that, boy.
worthy.
Or Colby.
but Al
You know
Mohammed.
what's coming, Bellam Mohammed. Headshot dead.
Yeah. Yes, Rashad. Alpha Rashad in the house. But
I'll
yeah.
take. Nah, he hasn't got enough win streak. It'll be Matt Schnell, sort of BMF status.
For Kevin Holland, then, if he goes up to welterweight, I mean, he's already beaten Brendan Allen.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is this is Kevin Holland not? Where's Kevin Holland ranked?
Fizzy.
Oh, do we need to go to the rankings for that one?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We do. So let me just.
Press 1.
But I mean, that's if he is getting back to
Where
185.
is,
I mean, I would like to see
Yes,
Holland
sir.
versus
He's in
Nasadina.
here. Is
Holland not ranked?
No, well, he's in weight class above, isn't he? He's
What?
a
No,
middleweight.
he's not. He's not ranked in the weight class above.
He's a middleweight, isn't he?
No, he's welterweight. Yeah, he's
welterweight.
And
welterweight.
so he fought here at welterweight, but he's not going to be ranked in welterweight because he was previously middleweight, so he won't be.
No, he's
No,
been in
he's-
welterweight
he's-
for the last couple of fights.
Yeah. Where have you been?
But
He jumped from middleweight down to
yeah,
welterweight.
but I don't think it's still,
He-
still not
he-
ranked though, at welterweight because
No,
he
no,
was
no.
previously at middleweight. Well, Chiesa,
So he's going to
number
jump in
12.
at 12 if he. Obviously, I know he's called out saying he wants to go middleweight, but he's beaten a welterweight in at number 12. Who could he fight?
Well, I think if he's going back to 185, I would like to see him fight potentially the loser of Nasadina and Marvov against Ikram Aliskerov. Or maybe Paul Craig. But I think that might be a bit of a
That'd be an
far-fetched one
awful
for him.
fight. Yeah, that'd be an awful
just purely
fight for
because
him.
of, I guess, height-wise it's fine, but I guess it's just in terms of size.
Yeah.
Because
Jump
then, other
to
than that,
welterweight.
you're then looking at... I don't think he's going to get anyone higher.
Derek
Either that
Brunson.
or be
What's gonna
someone
happen?
outside the
He's
rankings.
got a fight book now. against
After
Roman
Delete,
Dolidze.
yeah, but I mean, I think
Why would you
probably
give
retires
him Bronson again?
Oh, he's had Brunson already, hasn't he?
Yeah,
but I
we
mean,
don't like
Brunson's
that.
probably going to jump out, isn't he?
Right, let's go to welterweight. Go to welterweight, and we get a matchup that's actually in his weight class for now, just in case he doesn't jump up. So
No, it wouldn't make sense for him
he's
to,
going
would
to jump in at number 12. Obviously, a lot of people have called out Neil Magny. Obviously, we just had that Bond fiend.
Michel
Vicente-
Pereira.
Vicente Luque.
Michel Pereira at 185. There's the compromise.
Yeah, that's actually.
Michel
a shout.
Pereira missed weight again, so and I think we're all screaming at him to.
I'll tell you
to
what
make
would be an
moves
actual
away.
barn burner of a fight is Jack Della Maddalena versus Kevin Holland.
It would be absolutely.
That would be
So
good.
you can
Sign on a dotted line.
That
But
would be
then
good.
I know we kind of want to see Jack fight up because he was meant to
We will be
fight.
fighting up if
Sean
Kevin
Brady.
Holland takes his spot.
Yeah, 12. What do you want to, I think he's ready
No,
for
all
top
about
10.
Jack Della Maddalena should be fighting up, not Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if Jack Della Maddalena does fight someone above him, when the rankings get updated Tuesday, Kevin Holland will be above him.
He'll be at 12.
He'll be at 12.
But we're thinking
Oh,
more
of
like
course,
top
yeah,
10
yeah.
then, aren't we? Which will be quite good. But yeah, I mean,
I don't
look,
know.
even the winner of Jeff Neal or loser either or Jeff Neal, Sean
Or they
Ian-
rebook
Ian
the
Garrett.
JDM versus Sean Brady fight, and then like you said, you could give him Michel Pereira either if they want to risk him at welterweight again, or do that fight at middleweight.
I reckon
Yeah.
Michel Pereira will probably drop out of the rankings.
Yeah,
to be fair.
there's too many fumbles with this
It
one
makes
to
sense.
sort of dive in on a proper matchup. If you
Yeah.
get what I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm going to
take
get
us
to
back.
some chats though. Breezy says, I'm jealous because Kevin
you, sir.
doesn't have to floss. Did Chiesa retire? Says Paul Hannigan. I don't think we really saw
He
it.
saw him
Did
take
we?
his tape off, didn't we? But we didn't
Yeah,
get to,
not sure.
we didn't get to see much of the corner
Tape
action
wanted to roll it on a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah, got adverts in.
Philip says, "Oh no, I'm scared. I like both Tony and Bobby Green. A
Yes.
bit of a dilemma there, but my friend. Taylor Young is of course going for Team Tony. Psychoball says, I don't think Chiesa retired. We aren't that lucky. Or
Why?
Taylor Young says Paul Craig owns middleweight. Paul Hannigan says Kevin V Ling G. Oh, versus Li Jingyang. That's a good one. Yeah, that's actually a shout.
He's actually not in the rankings, is he?
No,
Why
he's
is he not in
bumped
the
out.
rankings?
He lost against
Did he really?
I can't remember who he lost to now. Lee the Leech.
I thought
That's a
he-
good shout though.
I
I've not
thought
seen
he
him in a
was-
while.
I thought he was
been a
dangerous in that
minute.
division.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
can't remember who you lost to.
I know he's fought
Who's he fought that we can
Yeah.
find him on Wikipedia?
Shemaev.
Oh yeah, of course. Good shout. Let's.
That might have been his
bet,
last.
but
That
I'm
might have been his
just-
last loss, to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
I can't.
He's been in there since.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Daniel Rodriguez split decision, and
Oh,
he
that
should have
was
won
it,
that
yes,
fight.
that
That
was
was
it,
on
yes.
that same card as well that Shemaev
That
was on
was
last.
it, yes.
So yeah, we haven't
Alright,
seen
tell
Lee
Lee.
since September. So maybe he's due to get back in there. Maybe
Great
timing
shout.
wise, that fight
Kevin
doesn't
Holland
make well.
versus-
Actually, Kevin Holland was set back in there. Like he's
Wow,
active
that's
as
a
hell.
great shout.
Good one. I like that, Paul.
Paul.
Top stuff.
Oh,
On
not
fat on the
ranked.
back for Paul.
He's not ranked though.
no, he's not. But I just think that Kevin
True.
Holland accepts anything, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I'll take the fight. It's a good fight.
Weak Source says
Weak
Jamal Hill should rematch Paul Craig for breaking his arm. I think.
Obviously coming.
That
up
could
now.
happen, but I don't know if it needs to happen now.
Right, last couple of comments from
You got Paul
everybody.
Craig at middleweight at the moment. so
yeah.
Taylor Young says Paul breaks the other one. All right, Jen says Nolan. Yes, Nolan. All right, good to see you
Don't
in
forget
the
to drop
chat,
a like on the
Nolan.
video if you
Love
haven't done so
that.
already. The breakdown is coming up for Tony Ferguson
Yes, let's
versus
get
Bobby
into it
Green.
then.
As Bobby Green's making the walk, let's jump onto Bobby Green then. He's got a pro record of 29 wins with 14 losses, with 10 KOs and 8 submissions and 10 first round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 10 wins and 9 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2013. He does have 1 win in his last 4 fights though, and he also an interesting stat because you love facts, Mr. Steven. He's got the most significant strikes in the lightweight division history,
Which is
1,500 significant strikks, Mr.
Man.
Steven.
I tell you what, if I had that many strikes from Stephen, I'll be out of a job. You know what I mean? HR, last strike, what is it? 1,501. You've been so forgiven up until then. Look, I think it's going to be a switch stance fighter. Fighting style even. So he is a switch stance fighter. Purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sniper striker as well with very fast hands. He fights with his hands low and uses that shoulder roll to avoid strikes. Now, it actually fired a jab from the hip. He actually has a habit of moving away from danger, and he kind of maintains excellent distance while doing so as well. So he's defensively quite acute to dangers, which is great to see in a fighter. It's got that longevity to it. Until he gets caught like he did against Rudova. But usually, look, he always likes to bait his head, and he's doing this to draw out the strikes. But at the same time, he's a smart fighter because he'll actually bring his hands up once he's in range.
Here comes the dive.
But here we go. Please don't make any mistake.
All right, we've got to
There it is. There it is.
Jack in as well.
Oh, he wants to jump in for this one.
Yeah.
I'll get it ready, but off to you.
Yeah,
Ash.
so we get that ready. Jumping into Tony Ferguson, then he's got a pro record of 25 wins with 8 losses, with 12 KOs and 8 submissions and 9 first round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 15 wins and 6 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2011. He has lost his last 5 fights. He is a former interim champion. He's tied for tied 4th with Donald Cerrone for the most finishes in the lightweight division, which is 14. And he's tied with Khabib for the longest win streak in the lightweight division, which was 12. Back when we all thought he was in his prime, but he's not in his prime. He's in his prime now.
Yeah, supposedly. So he says.
Do I need to put headphones on?
You got to turn it. You just got to turn the camera up. All right.
Let's get ready with that.
Am I using yours?
Get ready. Yeah, you got those ones. I'll get my Bluetooth ones.
Oh, that's not a headphone. That's alright.
Yeah, you got it. I'm getting ready. Ready for overflow. Okay, let's get in some style points. JK.
All right, fighting style for Tony Ferguson. He's a switch stance fighter. Will often throw strikes whilst doing it. Got black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Eddie Bravo. Keeps his hands low and strikes from the hip. Throws elbows from all sorts of angles, and he's known for causing cuts to his opponents. Excellent at staying busy off of his back. He's capable of pulling that Darce choke out of nowhere. He's got 3 wins with it as well. Known for his tremendous cardio and pressure. In the stand-up, he's weird and orthodox with his movements. He will throw you a lot of different looks and give you lots to think about on the feet. We're gonna get a guest in the house, a guy called Jack, who we met during at UFC London. So hopefully we can get him in just a sec.
Yeah, so basically we're doing a 5 minute again. So again, like what we did with Wales to New Jersey, whenever one of you, wonderful community, jump on with us just to watch a fight.
We can cater for it.
Yeah, so we're going to give him one fight.
I don't understand it.
Just get off it.
I don't understand it, JK. I don't understand it, JK.
Psycho Paul says, I want to see vintage Tony, knee sharp elbows, the lot. I'm sure we're going to see it, bro. I'm sure we're going to see it. Taylor Young says, Tony is tied with Max as my favourite. He really should retire soon, so I'd like to see him go out on a high.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. He could be selling us the dream a little bit in the press conference, so maybe
5
a
fights
win and he could.
and I'm out.
Yeah, maybe he could make another run.
As you jumping in,
hopefully.
He's not in, is he? Because sometimes if they come with their phone, they.
Yeah, I mean, we should be able to hear anyway.
Okay,
Hopefully,
no
if I set it up right. We're gonna get some expectations in due course. Size.
It's like getting to Bobby Green. So for expectations for Bobby Green, I think Bobby needs to be much faster than like it was against Nate Diaz. I can really see him putting on the combinations together against the much slower Tony Ferguson. He'll bait the head forward so he can pull it back and then counter when Ferguson commits. But he's got to watch out for the unpredictable style of Tony Ferguson. Don't get too complacent in there and let Ferguson back him up towards the fence where he can land big. I'm hoping he learned that lessons from the Dober fight.
Yeah, he did get complacent against Dober for sure, which led to his demise. But as for Tony, though, I think he needs to come out with aggression and try to take Bobby's head off. stay awkwardly unpredictable, and throw the odd wild strikes to keep Bobby from getting comfortable with his entries. I want to see Tony set up his punches with his kicks more in this one, especially when Bobby leans heavy on his front leg. He was having this success in round 3 against Diaz. We'll keep coming forward like the boogeyman he is and just grind Bobby Green with sheer toughness. I think we might have him in now. Can we just have a look at the Zoom?
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Can we change the scene then over to yes, geezer. It should be fighter watch along. Down, all the way down, all the way down. There you go. Yes, Jack. What's good, brother? Let's get some audio.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear him?
I can't hear him yet. No.
Oh, can you go on to?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, it's coming out of the.
Huh?
Speak again.
All good?
Yeah, Sai will switch it over. We could just about hear you coming through the laptop at the moment, not in our
Hey,
ears.
what's up, Jack?
But timer, well done with that timer, by the way. Big rush.
We're in.
Okay.
I said find my headphones. Those are my gym bag.
Yeah, we're just changing it over because, like JK said, you're coming through the.
There we go.
Bear with. So I need a MIDI.
Multi-output.
Sound check. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes,
I can hear you.
Yes, Jack. Good stuff. How you doing, my man?
Brilliant. Let's go. Very good. Very good.
Good stuff. Let's.
It's crazy to see Tony Ferguson back in there.
It is. Oh, good takedown from Tony. Take it back. What minute are you in the fight? just so that
we sync up. Yeah.
3 minutes and 30 seconds right now.
Oh,
you
hang
gotta
on.
move your little thing again like we did last
Did you
time.
hear that?
I heard 3 something. Say
Yeah.
that again, sorry, because my headphones cut out, mate.
3 minutes and 15 seconds now.
Oh, well,
yeah.
3 minutes 15. Okay, so we're at 3:36, 3:35, 3:34, 3:32,
Okay.
3:31.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind
I
you.
can.
You got it on BT, you can pause it for 2 seconds. Sorry. TNT.
Yeah, TNT. Get it right.
TNT.
How you been doing? You
what
been
do you
doing all
want
right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Good man. Look, you look fresh as a daisy.
What minute are you on now?
3:03, 3:02, 01, 3 minutes, 2:59, 8, 57, 56, so on.
Okay.
Bosh.
Nice.
Very
All good,
tensive
right?
beginning at the
Days.
moment.
Okay. All is good in the hood. Perfecto.
Right.
Jack's good to hear from you, man. Good to see you. How are you? It's good to see you again. The last time I saw you was the UFC
I know.
London, wasn't it?
Yeah, just last week.
I know.
Oh!
Tony drops.
Crazy times.
Tony dropped
Ferguson
on the
just
green for a
dropped
brief
him.
period there.
Are you with us, Jack? We got 222, 221, 220, 219.
Yeah.
19.
I
You're with it. Okay,
Wicked.
Sweet.
Wicked stuff.
Man, I'm telling you, did you see that drop?
Oh, eye poke.
poke.
As we got an eye poke, I'll get some chats real quick.
Yeah, got him.
Paul says, please, Tony, get it together for tonight. Taylor Young says, Tony by sub. Paul says, before a TV cable ruined his career. Oh, yeah.
Ruined by
Tony's still
TV.
chasing the Khabib fights to Psycho Paul. Breezy says, 26 to 8 on a 5-fight losing streak at 39 ain't bad, eh?
crazy,
Psycho Paul says, can't see how Green can win unless he catches him clean.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Got eye poke so far. But while that sort of unwinds and we go a bit into the extra time,
Yeah.
who you got for this one, Jack?
I'm siding with Bobby Green. The heart says Tony, but
Yeah.
the brain says something else. He's looking good in there.
Yeah, to be fair.
He looks in
He
good
did just
shape.
get dropped by Ferguson, so that's...
If there's one
it's
fighter
a good
that's gonna
scrap.
fight for, oh, he's bleeding from the
Yeah.
eye.
Is it? No, he's not.
If there's one fighter that gets eye poked and his eye's falling out, Tony will be like, yeah, I'm good to go.
yeah, you know what I mean?
See, he just said to the doctor, no.
His
get out.
toughness during that Justin Gaethje fight was insane, man.
Tony's the type of guy whose eyeball would actually poke your finger.
Oh, I had some, I had some good Tony Ferguson
Do
type
you know what I
of
mean?
guy, didn't I?
Yeah, you're one with the sniffer dog. That was a
Oh
brilliant.
yeah, Tony Ferguson's the type of guy to sniff dogs for drugs.
Oh, man.
Ferguson's the type of guy to check the doctor.
Check the doctor.
Yes.
Your one was actually quite good. I'm quite proud of you with that one,
There
Si.
you are.
Tony is the type of guy to sprawl when his grandma hugs him.
That's the one.
He's the type of guy to knock on someone's door by using a spinning back elbow.
Oh, nearly ducked into that kick from Green. Green's going to telegraph more of that, but that's a habit of Ferguson. But he's so like wild and unorthodox. Awkward, I think would be the word you want
Yes.
for someone
Yeah.
Ferguson was mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
And
awkward.
because of that, making reads is not going to be easy for Green.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to touch upon. Just
Ooh,
Tony doesn't. Oh, we just didn't like that, did he?
Green's like real fast, 1-2, and he's out of dodge. Well, what's I guess in terms of how it's going so far this round, who do you have, Jack? Who do you think's up? Who do you think's winning?
Do you know what? I'm not too sure. I'm
Hard
not
to
too
say.
sure. They both have very good movements.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
Tony's Tony dropped
Tony's
him for a
just
big
being
period.
awkward. Tony's being
Good body
awkward.
kick.
Ooh, good.
yeah,
Yeah, he's very awkward, isn't he? I think just purely because of the knockdown, I think he's up.
Yeah.
But Bobby Green is fighting well.
he really is. He's
See, good one
picking
too.
at him. Oh,
Big swing and a miss.
Do you know
nice.
what? The further this fight goes, I believe the more it strays into Tony's favour because he trains in Big Bet,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So true.
in my opinion.
nice slip. Very good. Wish you could probably pay your dues off the back end of it as well, though. That would have been nice. Not too bad. So, guys, yes, in the chat we have Jack. Jack is from Wales. He's joined us on stream for the fan minute, so he's going to be joining us for this fight, and then also he's going to be right back for the fan cam,
Yes.
which we'll be able to see after this as well.
Fight. So that's
So
going to be
do come
exciting. We're
around
going to be
find
listening
out.
to Jack's
go
thoughts
on
and
to the
opinions on the main event and co-main event. So can't
Yes.
wait to hear how that goes.
Throw some love in the chat for him. Get some emojis in. Let's,
Yeah.
let's give a hand together for
Give some
Jack for
love.
joining us.
Oh,
Coming on.
big one too.
Paul says Tony by decision.
You
Fingers
can hear me
crossed.
waffle on.
Who's on the shirt? Is that Hasbulla? Is that a UFC
That
fighter?
is. That's
It's Hasby.
yeah.
I don't believe it because Hasby's here.
Yes,
so I'm, not sure,
that's such a good team, man.
I'm not sure how that's possible because he's clearly
He's right here. Yeah, look, he's behind Ash. Paul says, "How the
Hiding in the
cardio been tonight, lads? Looking great so far."
To be honest, Green looks in better shape.
He does. Soka Paul says, "Whose style is more unique, Thompson or Ferguson?"
Thompson.
What's the question?
Ooh,
Sorry,
yeah, I want to say
question?
Thompson as well. Whose style is more unique, Thompson or
good
Ferguson?
question. Yeah. Oh,
Ferguson's got unique training methods. I'd give you that, but
I think the idea of being unique is like they're both different, incredibly different. You know, both awkward.
Yeah,
No, do you know what I say? Ferguson's more awkward, and
Yes, that's what I can't say.
Thompson's more unique.
yeah.
I can't
If you
say
wanna
that
differentiate in a
Tony is more unique when he's, like you just said, so
Awkward.
random.
Yeah, which sort of plays into both, doesn't it? It's unique and he has a touch of awkwardness, whereas
Taylor Young says, "I want to see more grappling from Tony. I want to see more elbows from Tony."
elbow Kukui, let's go.
Jackie, after when you shoot off after this fight, are you going to be watching us as well?
You got two devices.
No, I'm just on the one.
Okay.
I see. What's your plan? You're gonna catch a rest and come back for the main, or how do you watch fight cards usually?
Usually, man, I do wait until I used to be hardcore and stay up, but not anymore.
Yeah,
But this is the
Takes
card
a
to
toll.
stay up for, isn't it?
This is a
is the
heck of a
one.
card to be awake for.
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
It's eats into your Sunday a little bit.
A lot of people are saying round one for Bobby.
Right. Well, you know, he got knocked down, yeah, but he did spend the rest of that round touching Ferguson at range.
Yeah.
Ferguson's not the
Where
same, man.
Where does Ferguson want to be? Does he want to be at range, or does he want to be inside the pocket? My take on this is Ferguson wants to.
Oh, Imanari roll.
that was wild. I feel like what Ferguson does need to do. Yeah, this is cool and all.
No, I think
But he needs
Ferguson
to-
off his back is dangerous. So
Yeah, but more so on the stand up, he just needs to be closing
I actually
Green's
like
portion of
this
the
right
octagon.
here.
He
I actually
needs.
like this right here.
You like this?
Yeah.
I don't think Ferguson does.
No, Ferguson's good off his back.
He looks great. Yeah,
I'd rather see Ferguson off his back than standing up.
Yeah, valid.
Looking for a triangle.
He is looking for that triangle.
He's just trying to grab the arm, but
He's waiting. He's waiting to Paul Craig him. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you know.
Ooh,
Oh,
looks
look at
like
that.
Bobby Green's trying to
Green.
disrupt the breathing a
good
little bit
elbow.
here. Try and land
If the
elbows.
attitude doesn't do that enough. But yeah, and look, what I was just saying is like in the stand-up, I feel like what Ferguson should be doing is just
I would
not
like
keep.
being that.
So go
Go
Jack.
on, you first. I'll finish after.
I wouldn't like to be in the closest quarters with Ferguson.
No.
Like he's
Yeah.
number one. He's known for being good on his back, and he's known as good for being good with his elbows. So
Yeah. Yeah.
recipe for disaster for Bobby Green.
Yeah.
This is it. Yeah. Yeah. no,
But Bobby
I hear
Green's
that.
doing a good job of just staying active at the moment because if he sits still against Tony in guard, Tony's gonna pull up a triangle.
Here we go.
You know,
Oh.
if you hesitate for 1 second, like
Oh.
he's gonna do damage.
Yeah, I fully appreciate that Tony could lose his fight easily, yes, but I feel like I just had to go over. I did go over the heart and pick him anyway.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And
Ooh, RIP Tony says Michael Cully. Yes, Cully.
Yes, Cully.
Good to see
What's
you
up,
back, mate. This card has been fire so
Don't
far.
forget to drop a like on the video, sir.
Yeah, let us know what have you thought of the fight so far, and of course, I guess you've picked Bobby Green in this one.
Oh, good elbow from Bobby.
what I was
Yeah.
saying earlier is like if it gets back to the stand up and you'll notice Ferguson needs to stop giving up real estate for Green. Now you got to start taking it away, shorten his portion of the octagon, and just not give him that free reign to do what he
Bobby's
does
teeing
best.
off.
Paul says, "Don't chase Bobby Green, make him come forward." There you go. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a little
or
bit. It's
cut off
easier
cut
said
off the
than done
octagon.
though, because Bobby's more of a counter striker himself. He's gonna
and
wait
it-
for you to come forward.
And if you saw what Drew Dober did, he cut off the octagon. You know, he just
Yep.
didn't give him so much real estate. Look at
Yeah.
his striking numbers, not good. Another round to Green, which means it would have to be a finish from Ferguson.
Cully says, "I hope Holland stays at 170.
Oh,
It could go
sorry,
far," and I absolutely agree with you, Cully. He's looked good at welterweight.
Man,
We're back on the feet.
That's right. He's playing right into
Lot of
Tony's
head
hands.
movement.
Tony's made
here we
him
go.
gas.
Don't let him out. Look at this. Look at this. Green's
Tony's masterful game plan. Get Bobby
Absolutely.
Green confident. Now I'm going to knock you out.
I think
He's the type of guy.
Tony's game plan is to wear Bobby Green out by just headbutting his fist.
That's what I was gonna say. He's the type of guy to literally break your fist with his face.
Shovel.
It's all going to plan. Is all that's going through Ferguson's head.
Come on, Tony. We need some more,
Oh, good right
need
from
some more
Bobby.
low kicks, Tony.
But look, here it is. Look at now circled out. So this moment, Ferguson needs to get ahead of the leg and just not let Green keep escaping. And look, he's done it again. And as long as Green keeps escaping, he's gonna have the upper hand.
Cully says Tony's plan: get hit, win fights. That's Tony's game plan.
You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on. Those judges were blind. Nice giant switch. It was very good.
It looked like
So
Tony was
you go.
Sorry, Jack, go for it.
So for some context, like I've
This is it.
just joined in,
Sorry, mate, go on.
and
Yeah, see, sorry.
Yeah. Go on.
for some context, like how does it look? Like how is the rest of the card looked? Are they all sort of like lacking that cardio since the elevation plays a factor?
I think so, potentially, but that
Knockouts,
could be the
first
reason why we've seen so many finishes. I mean, it's
many.
kind of crazy, isn't it? Like,
We've seen some third round finishes too, though, and that's
expect
not
people
likely to happen
gassing,
at altitude, given the.
expecting people to gas early, but strange, I guess. Maybe people
I'm
have
looking
become accustomed to it.
for just the Gaethje.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I kind of hope for a
You
Gaethje
getting back up
win.
again for it? You gonna get up again for Gaethje one, or you
He's staying awake. He's staying awake, mate. He's a trooper.
staying up throughout? I thought you said you're shooting off.
Yeah, he's shooting off, but like
I was shooting off after this. But then.
He's try and stay awake.
Yeah. Because the the main is gonna be one to watch live if possible. But yeah, also.
Well, no,
catch
because
one.
we're going to tune in. We're going to get him for our fan cam for post-fight thoughts anyway.
I thought he was going to go to bed and wake up.
Breezy says, don't know what Tony was trying to do on his back there. Paul says Tony got
lucky.
cardio for days. Teddy Young says generally hard to watch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Smash a like on the video if you've not done so already. Let's get us 2 more 220.
No, look up.
Big knees for Bobby Green. Bobby Green looking
Kick through
good.
him. He does. Hands low, confident in his stride. As long as he keeps finding real estate, though, Green is constantly gonna have.
I think Tony's so much better when he's on the front foot, because of the first round he was on a back foot. Now he's on a front foot.
Yeah, he's still getting pieced up, man.
Yeah.
He was still getting pieced up.
Bobby's still planning that jab out.
What happened was he had Bobby against the fence and he let him out. But that is where Drew Dober saw success, because Bobby was beating Drew Dober until he wasn't. And it was a case of just
Then
catching
Bobby
him
also got
against the
complacent.
fence. So, yeah,
Ooh,
definitely.
good shot to the body
Yeah,
from
that
Bobby.
was naughty.
And again,
Wow.
overhand right to land with it.
Man. All
Man,
those gloves come off.
Bobby Green
Yeah,
is
they need
tagging
to.
away.
And talking to him.
Yeah. Ooh, chance.
Ferguson,
for
is
ringing
this
out
just
for
another
Bobby Green.
payday, or his entries are becoming
They just
less
ain't got
and
it.
less
No.
random? You know, quite
He
predictable.
just ain't got it anymore.
That's exactly what it is. The dog's just gone, and it's so
Yeah.
sad to see.
That Justin Gaethje fight, I think, changed him big
I
time.
thought it was a cable, wasn't it? It was a cable in the lead up to the.
Yeah, and that
That
blowing
cable
your
guy.
knee out for tripping on a cable because you're wearing sunglasses indoors. Jeez, I do miss those Tony days. To be fair,
I mean, isn't that like a huge health and safety issue? And
yeah.
did he not like sue the
Oh,
UFC
we want
for that
to.
or something at least?
no. Why would he sue the UFC for it? It was his own bloody fault. Why are you
guess.
wearing sunglasses indoors, bruv?
Yeah, I know, but also some employee must have got bollocked for that. Surely,
No.
surely. Like, what are you doing leaving wires all over the place?
Cables are always
They
a
should,
lot
they should be
longer,
collecting it
especially
and watching it.
when
And also,
on
if I
scene.
tripped on a cable and it did this to my career, I'm definitely getting my money's worth. I'm suing for that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh!
no, you got no leg to stand on. There you go.
Yeah, literally. No, because you're tripping over on cables. But it's still, it's like, these days, if I slip on the floor in Tesco's,
Oh,
then
Bobby
that's a payout,
Green.
you know
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
if you're wearing sunglasses, it's your fault. Unless they didn't put a
A sign out,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Bobby Green.
if it's a sign out, then it's
There's a lot of things.
Tony Ferguson is Dunzos.
still coming forward. Just Bobby Green,
Absolutely
just
Dunzos. And
timing on his shots
I'm hoping he knocks
too
him out
much.
now, because I've been doing that all evening. Evening?
Overhand right. Let's fold him like a napkin. Front kick.
And now he's back against the cage. This is where you got to keep
To
him,
think he
Ferguson.
dropped Chandler and...
You got to keep him here, Fergie.
Oh,
Kick,
Bobby
punch.
Green dropped him
It
down.
was a kick, wasn't it? It was a slip.
It was.
No, he
yeah.
punched him.
Oh,
Great
Cully
one.
Yeah,
says he
he
can't handle a standard 1-2.
No, yeah.
But also, I think Bobby Green's just so good with that. 1-2.
Decent. He's against the cage now. First successful
Come
point.
on, get a bit of confidence, Ferguson. You've got a minute. Come on.
Oh, Bobby Green.
He's got to put him out. No, but this is it. He's against the cage. Keep him here. Don't let him out. Don't let him out. Because you've got to do all that work again. But
No, I just think Bobby Green's just good
Oh,
with his
my
movement.
that
goodness.
spinning punch was so telegraphed. Saw that coming from last year.
Spinning punch.
So slow. But he needs to have variety here.
Oh,
Is that
No,
so?
Little
it's a
wobble.
slip.
What's that about?
Slip.
Oh, don't do his stupid roll, you absolute donkey.
He's not going to knock him out on the feet. I guess this is where his chances lie. 50
The
seconds.
ground was always going to be better
Hey, what's
suited
going on
for,
there?
for Tony.
Nothing.
This is where his opportunities lie.
Hammer
my
fist.
God, man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Good win for Bobby Green.
side control now. See out the remainder of this round.
What is he doing?
Surviving at the moment, but...
Heading arm.
Oh, he's
Go for a head and arm,
He is
mate.
going for
Go
head and
for an
arm. No way.
Go
No.
tap him.
No way. He's got a lot of time left as well. I don't think it's tight.
No
Tony's
way.
fine.
No, he needs to get his hips
Tony's
over.
fine. Bobby Green's going to set him
Oh,
up.
no
to the
way.
side. Now it's tight. Now it's tight.
Oh, he's shaking his
Now
leg.
it's tight. No, I think
No,
he's
he's
fine.
fine.
He's
He's
fine.
fine.
He's still
Fine.
fine. He's fighting this off, but he might
No
make it tighter in the
way.
process.
No. Oh, my
He's
goodness.
out!
my goodness.
Tony is down.
Wow. Bobby Green submits Tony Ferguson.
As I checked, when was the last time Bobby Green won by submission?
Wow.
Just for the bingo cards, sugar.
He's won 8 by a submission, granted.
Boys,
But his last submission was back in 2013 against Jacob Volkman in the 3rd round there. And that was by rear
Tony
naked choke.
Ferguson
good knowledge,
is
JK.
dunzos.
That's some incredible knowledge.
Well, it's just quick fact looking. That's all.
Yeah, do you like them,
It's all up
Stephen?
there.
You like
It's
them
all up there.
facts?
Steve-O's just got a hard on. You're welcome. Carly says, where's the elbows, the kicks? Gaethje
Tony
really
Ferguson's
beat
just-
the piss out of him.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson's just not the same Tony.
Yeah.
Imran says the prime Tony needs to put his gloves down.
Mate, I think it's about time to.
Just can't take it anymore. And yeah, no,
Imran
me
Khan,
neither.
welcome in, sir.
He's back, yeah, indeed. Whack a like on the video if you've not done so already, guys. But who would have thought? Bobby Green via head and arm choke in round number 3. Look, phenomenal show from Bobby Green.
Incredible.
Guy keeps getting better.
Incredible.
Oh my.
Guy keeps
Good
getting
stuff.
better. I can't wait to figure out what's next for him next.
I would have, if I did go green, I would have had decision on it. Not decision.
I think
would have had
it's a
submission.
rude awakening for us all to get onto UFC Fight Pass tomorrow and just watch Prime Tony again
Yeah.
Yeah.
in wake of this.
You have to go
And
back
cry.
a bit.
Just to remind ourselves of that.
Oh, good.
dog.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's so many fighters out there that just lose it. Obviously, another one is Marlon Moraes. Such a killer. And then just kept on getting knocked out.
Fell off.
And just,
So-
like BJ Penn, and
Yeah,
another
do
one.
1FC. They ever stayed in 1FC or PFL?
Who's that?
Marlon Moraes.
He went,
Yeah, he
to,
was
went to the PFL, just got knocked out in every fight, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Paul Hannigan would like to see a rematch with Bobby Green versus Fiziev. Are you sure about that?
That was a good fight. Bobby
was a
Green,
good fight.
Bobby Green, that 3rd round,
Probably
Bobby
not
Green
yet.
was pouring it on.
It was. Probably not just yet, I reckon. Remember to slap a like on the video if you're happy Bobby Green got the win, says Angus. You got to be happy for him.
Yeah.
Even if
Let's see
you
what he
pick
has to
Tony.
say as well, because he's...
He's
What do you
giving
reckon,
credits to
boys?
the coach.
Retirement.
His gloves
Yeah,
are still on.
he's got to
Here's a
retire, mate.
thought for Ferguson. And put yourself in his position for a second now. If he retired off the last fight, what would he have got and what would he have had? He wouldn't have had any dignity still. He would have had a 5-fight streak. He wouldn't have lost any more credibility. I think he's just gained some money. And I think that's what he's here for.
It's either
Get
that
as
or
much
he
money.
fights out his contract. I don't know how many he's got left.
I don't.
Yeah,
He
but-
can't continue off 6 losses, surely.
No, he can't.
Doesn't matter who you are.
UFC could try and cut him, but then if you're Tony, you'd be like, well,
You've got to cut him.
if you're going to cut me, then at least, I
I don't think they can. He's done so much for the
rip
sport.
up the contract.
He's done so much for the sport. I don't think they can. I wouldn't even like him in boxing either.
For a Tony fight.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to tune in for a Tony fight, no matter who he's fighting.
Yeah. He's got such a cult following.
But do you reckon you can see him in the boxing?
No.
I don't want to see it.
He's taking too much
no
damage.
way.
I don't want to see it.
No way.
He can't even go there either. But
He's to Jake Paul.
yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah.
he'll make money on the boxing scene circuit, but I just don't think he'll be any good there.
Yeah.
No.
Let's get Taylor Young's 2 cents on it because he's a Tony fan himself. A cable ruining his knee, 2 weight cuts before Gaethje, and then a Gaethje beating.
Yeah.
A decapitation from Chandler. Tony's been done so bad. He says, I'm not happy for Bobby Green. Philippe says, King Green is clean, but I'm sad. Yeah. Paul says, please God, he doesn't end up at BKFC. Yeah, I don't want to see that either. With that
No, I think he needs an
cut prone
intervention.
face, I don't know about that.
I think everyone who loves him in the UFC needs to sit him down in a circle and say, "Hey, look,
shoot him.
you've got an addiction to getting beaten up, and we need to address this."
Well, Tony's not
Do you know what I mean?
actually in the rankings.
I was just like seeing it out of the corner of my eye, thinking he could fight Carlos Diego Ferreira because he's just newly jumped into the rankings and obviously
Yeah.
beating someone like. But he's only coming off 1
Are
win.
you talking about Bobby Green?
Yeah, no, I thought he was coming. I thought he beat Drew Dover, but Drew Dover knocked him out, didn't he?
Matt Favola wants the Paddy Pimblett fight, and that's fair enough.
I don't
he's
think-
gonna
yeah,
take
so I thought he was
anything
coming off
other
2
than that.
wins. My bad.
Otherwise, I would actually love to see Bobby Green versus Matt Favola.
That'd be a great fight.
It would be a phenomenal fight, but he's chasing the Paddy fight. For Bobby Green, then, I think I would like to see him fight Jalen Turner.
I don't know if he'd go into the rankings though. Just
Bobby?
Yeah.
Just for Bans.
He's just outside. He's hanging about.
Just for Bans.
The only reason I said I thought he was because I thought he beat Dober, but he lost, didn't he? So
Like,
he's only coming off one win.
Diego Ferreira got put in 15, and he's coming off a win against Michael Johnson.
All right, yeah. All right, tell her. Go
So who knows?
Just
You
for
know.
Bans, Paddy Pimblett versus Tony Ferguson. Just for Bans. I think seeing that, those two names versus in the middle.
Do you know what?
Could be
You've got a point.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I would be down for that. It'd be
I
a
think
good stepping
both of
stone
them-
for
both of them
Paddy.
want it,
Both
yeah.
guys are fairly big.
Paddy would be like, hey, before you go, just let's sign one more.
I just don't think.
Why? I don't know why. I just think those two names with a V in the middle could be.
I don't think
Get a
Frovola's
few people
accepting
quite hard.
anything other than Paddy at this rate.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I don't know. Unless you do Bobby Green versus Dan Hooker's a good one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yes.
BMF
Yeah.
level.
But then again, Dan Hooker broke his arms, didn't he?
He did break his arm. Yeah, that's true. What? That doesn't even look like Dan Hooker. And his wiki, but whoever
It's like
done
a
his
They've done him dirty. Yeah.
yeah, whoever done his Wikipedia page has done him.
Which
dirty.
you seen the Dustin Poirier like way back when?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, I saw like a picture of Justin Gaethje when he's wearing his glasses and a picture of Poirier when he was like back in college.
Yeah,
and
man.
it's like these are our BMS.
World's different. yeah, world's different. You never would have said it. Wouldn't have had that to sign in your year.
Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you
That's
haven't done so
right.
already.
And Taylor Young says Prime Tony would have destroyed Green. I'll always be a fan, but he can't physically fight anymore. He took too much damage, and he can't move or attack anymore.
Yeah.
Cycle says plot twist: Ferguson is after breaking the longest losing skid.
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously, because he had the longest win
He's halfway
streak.
there.
Longest win streak in lightweight division.
halfway
He wants
there.
the longest
Halfway.
losing streak.
Halfway. Who's first? It was a lot. What is the longest losing streak?
No. I'm sorry. He's on about halfway. He wants to match his winning streak. So his winning
Oh, I
streak was
see.
like 12, wasn't
Yeah, it was
it?
12.
So he's halfway to.
He is halfway, yeah.
He's on 7 now. So
Only Tony Ferguson
Six?
could
6.
rack up a 12-fight win streak in the UFC and
And
a
the
12
12 loss
fight
streak as well. Tony Ferguson's the type of guy to win 12 and lose 12 in a row.
Just because, just because.
I mean, he's
That's
after
class.
it. He's after it. Pays well.
Yeah. All right.
So no news of him quitting then, no. No news of him retiring.
I think he
I just think he's too stubborn to give people
Sorry, Jack?
satisfaction.
Who's next on the fight
We
card?
got-
Derrick Lewis versus De Lima.
Yes. Marcus Rogério and Lima.
Yeah.
Knockout is guaranteed.
Let's go up next, man. What's your plans for now? You're going to join us for another. You're going to do the fan cam after, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to get his opinions on co-main event, mind you.
Yeah. Can we get your prediction now in terms of what you think the rest of the card's going to look like, and then when you come back, we can sort of see how you matched up.
Yeah.
So co-main and main.
Okay. So, just Co and main.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay. So,
Always.
I think Pereira not.
Okay.
Pereira wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
You think subs? How do you think he does it?
I don't know. I saw an Instagram post. I think Full Violence posted it. It was how Jan Błachowicz always leaves himself open for a lead hook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lead left hook. Yeah.
Yes, and obviously Glover to share a
Yeah, he landed it as well.
It's
with
true.
Yeah.
Jan, and I think with Glover obviously coaching Pereira, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, and I reckon that he's going to find a home for either left hook
Yeah.
or what the great MMA guru said, the liver shot.
Ooh.
Liver shot.
Shots of liver, okay.
Hey, yeah. I mean, this is going to be Polish power up against almost like bred power up against trained power, and you know. You do have Pereira, which does come with a lot of power. Whether that transcends it, we're not entirely sure. But for this one anyway, you think Pereira's going to get it done, and they reckon it's going to be via that check left hook kind of knockout scenario. It'll be finished.
Yeah.
Stoppage. And main event?
And for Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, I think So the heart says Gaethje, but the mind says Poirier. So I don't know.
What did your
I wanna
heart
say
say on? What was your heart and head on the one that just happened? So with Ferguson and Bobby Green, it was heart, Fergie,
Yeah.
head, Bobby.
Yeah.
You're gonna go the same again in this in the main.
No.
Go with the head.
Oh, this one I'm slightly different approach. I'm going with
Heart.
Justin to win.
Okay.
So that's gonna be the heart, is it? Going with
I kind of hope that Justin Gaethje wins and we have an all-out war, so then we can at least
The
get a
heart-
trilogy.
the heart's picking that one.
Love a trilogy. So that was my 2 cents on that.
Yeah,
early doors.
sure.
Well, here we go. We've got life lessons here. Do we follow our heart or do we go with the head? So we get to see. All right. Well, look, you'll be back a bit later. Say again, sorry.
I will.
All philosophical.
Oh yes. Not sure what's going there, but yeah. Look, Jack will be back, and that rhymes.
Hey.
Look at that.
Get your sound off the thing, so.
No idea what's going on there. So yeah, so you'll be back at the end of the stream with JK for the watch along. So guys, do tune in for fan cam. Sorry, so do tune in for that, and we'll get to see that either tonight or we come back around to it in the morning, either Raw. But other than that,
I'll
it's been great having you, man.
Yeah, John is back
I'll
after
be joining back
Yes.
at the end
Yes.
Yeah.
of Poirier.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll get you get your 2 cents then.
And while you're gone, don't forget to watch us as well. Nice one. And then come in and
Tune into
give us
the watch along, engage
drop a
with
like on the
guys and
video.
sync up the
You get in the chat and join the community, buddy.
I'll
Yeah.
do that.
And we'll-
Obviously, all that chat will welcome you in.
Yeah, they'll give you
See
some
you
love.
guys in the live chat then.
Yeah,
See you in a bit,
all
bro.
right. In a bit, fella. Speak soon.
See you in a bit, Jack.
All right,
Quality.
ciao,
Yeah,
Jack.
Brilliant. Enjoy, guys.
Love
Ciao.
that.
Thanks for jumping on, mate.
Yeah, you
Legend.
star, mate. There you go.
Amazing.
It's good to get a new face in their in the mix there. We met Jack at UFC London, smashing lad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we all said he looks a little bit like Taito Ivasa.
Yeah,
Like baby
definitely.
Taito Ivasa. We love that.
It's
And
got
and
one
Angus
more.
gives him some love as well.
love, don't
Legend Jack, cheers for coming on. Of course, fellow Welshman there. Let's get this chat from.
And look, if you guys do want to also join us, drop us a message, let us know, and say what particular fight you want to join us for, and we can jump onto the channel just the same way Jack did, and just sort of relive an experience, or like go do a watch along with us. So again, not watching alone, watching along.
Yes.
Where it's at, ATF.
Okay, we need to get into this breakdown very
No, there
quick.
isn't
but,
one.
There's
I've got
nothing
to
for
shut
this one. It was the last minute.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Bottom,
True. All right,
No
let's
thanks for
do
this
a
one,
bit more
Stephen, sorry.
relaxing. Taylor Young
Oh,
says,
I got
I
the
think
headphones on.
when Tony eventually leaves the UFC, he's going to spiral badly. I think fighting has always been how he deals with his issues, and now
Right.
that he can't do it anymore, he'll start going wild.
Well,
I
this
mean,
one-
I'd like to see him get into jiu-jitsu. Look, GSP's going to pave the way for this.
That
So
could be
I
perfect
think
for him.
it's similar to what we're seeing at the moment when people in football start getting to the end of their careers. We're
Yes.
seeing them go to the Saudi League.
Yeah.
I think when fighters start to see the tail end of their MMA careers, I think they're going to transcend into grappling a little bit more. So
Currently,
we can
it's
see more of it.
boxing. One of the YouTubers is what it's been to date, isn't it? That's how.
Well, there's also that
That's
as
how they go.
well, yeah. But
it's another option
I think
for
it
him.
depends.
Another avenue out.
It depends, because if you retire but you've still got fights left on your UFC contract,
Yeah.
then the UFC frees your deal and you can't really go anywhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So it does depend. Psycho says first.
Get paid.
Derrick Lewis first round finish.
Yeah.
4-pack Derrick Lewis says Jack. Yes, Jack's in there.
Nice.
Oh, that's Jack.
Yeah, Jack's. So you joined the other
So
day
he-
for the
breakdown.
Breakdown, yeah.
Yes. Oh.
See, you
love
didn't
it.
put two and two
That's-
together.
I did
did.
not put 2 and 2 together.
Briggsy
Jack
says
is Jaxie.
Derrick has a 6-pack. The Lima is getting smoked. He also says after Tony on his back, I don't know. Plus, usually Saudi is for the money. Ain't no money getting smoked by BJJ roid heads. That's a fair point.
It's a fair
Briggsy.
point,
It's,
Briggsy, mate.
yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. We're
Yeah.
2 more to 20.
Yeah, let's get a roll.
I can't remember what I was going to say now. I was going to give Stephen a fact if you're still there, Stephen. But
oh yeah, do you want?
We
do
do
you
now
want,
have.
do you want some facts then?
Largest statistical comeback finish in
it
UFC history.
Sorry, it wasn't
Derrick
a fact
Lewis.
actually. It was just a sort of style point for De Lima. Just that De Lima obviously a while before he's fought here, just his leg kicks are relentless. So Derrick Lewis needs to watch out for his leg kicks.
You do your facts right here, mate.
Oh, you got the facts.
You got some facts there.
He's got 14 KOs.
Yeah.
Aye. And three submissions.
Yeah.
And he's on a 2-fight win streak.
There you go.
That's for Lima, yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
So is this fight going to be standing or is it going to hit the ground?
Oh, it's got to be standing.
And who wants it hit the ground? I think Lima wants it on the ground.
No, I honestly, I don't think so. I think he can.
Can you pass my bun on the table?
Your bum?
Yeah, my bun.
I'm going to chuck it at you.
Go on.
Good
Yes.
catch.
Oh, man.
I'll eat the crumbs.
Have some, it's great. Go.
No, I'm okay, thank you. It
Goes
stinks.
with it. like spice. It's spice.
Still got a beverage, yeah?
Jamaican spice.
I would love a cup of tea, sir.
I love how you got it. The mug primed ready.
Yeah. Oh man, it's good.
Hope you're all doing well in the chats. I can't see nothing yet, but again, who is it that said first round KO? Let's hear your thoughts on this fight. Oh, I can click off it now, can't I?
Mm-hmm. Jaxie down there saying clash of the walruses.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta tell you, the Lima does look a little walrusy.
I wonder how.
This is true. It really is. who we got now? We have like the lizard or the turtle guy. No, Romero looked like a turtle.
Yeah.
Like a ninja turtle. Now we've got a walrus.
Derrick was a lizard.
Oh yeah.
Circle Paul, are Thompson and Pereira rearranging their fight? That fight stylistically is a must see.
Yeah. How long ago was it? How many times have they tried to fight?
Oh.
Twice. Cancelled twice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was booked before.
It was a bit before cancelled the first time and then the second time too.
Right, let's get off this because I'm getting nervous because I want Derrick Lewis to win.
I'm ever so nervous.
I don't get nervous, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
getting a little bit
shaky, you know what I
shaky.
mean?
Do you know in the weigh-ins? Did you see the weigh-ins? Oh, this guy just punched a hole in his can and drinking it.
Oh, what's his name? Angus?
No, he drinks wine.
Oh yeah, but no, he just punch hole in things. Broke his desk, for those that don't know. He's just like, boom, all of a sudden.
I can't remember what I said. now.
The
I can't remember what I
power.
was going to say now.
Sorry, something
ruined me.
about
Walruses. No, joking.
the Clash of the Titans team.
Oh, no, it was Derrick Lewis's Raw at the weigh-ins.
Oh yeah?
Woo! No way! Oh my goodness!
Like a bird out of hell! Woo!
Strangle!
Teas and coffees can wait.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No! Why?
Derrick Lewis said,
Straight out.
said
Is it
nah.
for about
Whoa! Whoa! He's don't let him out! Don't let him out!
Derrick Lewis is
Douche.
gassed.
Derrick Lewis said, I want a quick
Already.
finish. I ain't going 3 rounds.
He was this.
Not in this altitude.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
No way!
With the TKO.
Let's go,
And he's
Derrick.
back.
Let's
Whoa.
go,
The
Derrick.
beast is back.
Let's go, Derrick Lewis.
Y'all see
Wow.
I'll finish making teas and coffees.
that?
My balls are hot.
Yes, Derrick.
Suck
Come on,
it.
Derrick Lewis. That's class.
Oh, that's
Mate,
brilliant.
mate.
That is brilliant.
All right, everyone, let's do that
I
celebration.
can't wait
Wow.
for the Joe Rogan interview now.
That is class.
Derrick Lewis, why'd you take your pants off?
My balls were hot.
Yo.
Keep dancing as well. Cutman Tate loving it.
He's so, oh, mate.
Cutman Tate's cracking
I'm
up.
so happy. Mate.
Watch me do the Dougie.
Even
Watch me
Muggy
do the
Art's
Dougie.
laughing.
That was something.
man.
Although he looked gassed straight after like the 4th punch or something.
He was like,
He had to compose
yeah,
himself,
do you know what I
didn't he?
mean?
He was like, shit.
Attitude there was real.
I need to see a replay.
Do you see the flying knee?
No. He actually landed
He
it.
flying knee him, yeah, dropped him.
For a fine knee.
Mate, how many times does Derrick Lewis throw that and it never
straight
hit?
off
I
the
actually
bat.
put KO
Never
round
hits.
1.
Did you?
Straight off
Not
the
on the
bat.
app, in the back.
I did do KO.
Hold on, here we
Here we go,
go.
he's a flying
Did
knee.
you do KO on the app?
On the app, yeah.
Yeah, so.
No, he blocked. That was blocked.
Oh yeah, but I mean, he still rolled him
don't
over.
care.
Knocked him down.
We take
Yeah.
it. We take it.
The
Derrick
weight of him.
Masvidal
Yeah,
says
let me see this.
breezy.
Yeah.
Does it land?
Derrick Masvidal
I don't
straight
think
up.
he did.
Scissor kick.
No, he did. He did. Oh, I thought he. Oh, no way.
Landed.
Dush. So how he gets him that heavy, that high?
I let him off. It landed.
Saul Goodman is joining in. He says, "What's happening? Just tuning in, mate." Yes, Goodman. You come over
What a time
time.
to join in.
That's it, mate. Smack that like button. Good to see you, mate. What did you make of that?
We just saw Derrick Lewis get the TKO finish against
Flying.
Lima.
Derrick Lewis, Masvidal just came straight in like a bat out of hell.
And Masvidal's there as well.
Dush,
Mate,
to the face.
just put the BMF belt on him now.
Do you know what I mean? Masvidal's literally just like.
Hang on a minute, I said that and you laughed
I taught him that.
earlier. I said Derrick Lewis.
Derrick Lewis.
When I said for the BMF for Derrick Lewis.
No, I said, ooh, as in that's a good one. That's what I meant.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, leave off.
I mean, come on now. Gloves are coming off.
Here we
For what
go.
reason?
He might be retiring.
No way, he's not.
Maybe he's done.
No.
He could do. He could.
No. After all that weight cutting.
Right, turn it up. I want to hear what he has to say. He's funny.
I
on mic.
think we
Oh, I know, he's just
launching.
launched
I just thrown him into the crowd.
I think
He's still doing the show. Yo, look at that.
Thank God for that.
new proposal for
He should
BMF
throw his
belt.
pants in the
New
crowd.
proposal.
Yeah, he's doing about his six pack. Look.
He knows he's
I
trending.
think a triple threat match in the main event. Was it Derrick Lewis, Justin Gaethje, and Dustin Poirier? I can't wait for Joe Rogan to speak to him now. Like, we got tea and coffees getting cold over there now.
Worth it.
Worth it. Shango V's in the house.
That's a class.
At least I'm on, guys. Evening.
Yes, Shango V. Shango V.
Here we go.
No.
Here we go.
There we go. It's not retirement. It was just celebration.
Yes.
Hell no.
Mate, he's going to get barbecue after this.
Yeah.
Did you plan to take your shorts off?
You
Hell
know,
no.
I didn't. You know, my balls were hot. You know. Flawed him.
Mate, I still crack up. I still crack up with the picture he uploaded on Instagram that time with the guy in the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
The
To
guy
be
with
safe.
the red hair is like, I might just make friends with this guy just in case, you know?
That's good. Look at this.
Oh, mate, look at the big man fly.
I can't believe he
Beautiful.
didn't put him out.
I know. He just grazed his nose
He threw
as
nothing.
Lima was moving
The Lima
backwards.
threw nothing.
I know. Damn, Derrick Lewis, quick work. We knew that was going to be a finish.
Yeah.
See, we'd be sitting through a dance battle between Wonderboy and Pereira right now. What?
Oh.
Free agent.
No.
It is what it is. I just love this guy.
He's going to get that boxing money.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
PFL,
no.
if PFL sign him, they want to do an Ngannou rematch, but that's a risky move, bro. That's a risky move. Because Derrick Lewis did beat Ngannou, but it's decision, and it was a dreadful fight. No one touched each other. I think Derrick Lewis won because he landed one shot, and that's probably a bit.
Oh,
for
you
the whole
can't. You
fight.
can't be a free agent.
Oh
Give him a
no!
contract,
Resign
man.
him.
Yeah,
Resign him.
UFC want to.
Resign him.
UFC, after this, UFC they're making it attractive for him as well.
Solgo Man says, my wife bet all her dollar on Gaethje. Oof, let's see how that runs
I
out
put
later on.
round one KO.
Solgo Man
Wait,
says,
all her money
Masvidal
or your-
just approved of Lewis is running knee. Let's effing go. Derrick's as well. It's New Jersey. He's back in the house. Circle Paul says, vintage Lewis heavyweight division back on notice. Yeah, boy.
Boosh.
Love
I don't know
Lewis
about
interview,
vintage though.
Shango.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. Get it all done real quick, first round knockouts. But that was I mean,
14.
he's in a new
he
shape.
passes Matt Brown.
He's he's in a new shape. He could be. I reckon if he gets another contract at UFC, they will be saying, look, if you can't stay at this shape, we'll pay you this much. You know what I mean? They want to keep this new image.
Knockout guy, you got to give him a new deal.
Yeah, and it's going to be a nice deal as well. I think it will be. They would want him up for it.
To be fair,
Masvidal was literally like, I told him that. Of course he's there. BMF belt, which he hogged for a little bit too long.
Hogged.
He was holding that down. It should have been recycled long before. He was no longer a BMF after a few losses.
Thank you, sir.
Woo!
Look at this. Look.
That's hot. That's damn
Thank you
hot.
very much. Hi.
Yeah, right. Steady. I'm gonna get that door for a bit.
It's got an infection or something, I think.
Oh, you leave it. What is is that?
Do you leave the tea bag in there for about 4 hours?
No.
Oh.
Mine looks good.
I may have scooped it out at the same time as I put scooped size out, so you may have got some extra flavour in there.
No, size looks alright. Mine looks infected.
You've got some skin
I
on
think
it.
it's you, mate. You're
No.
It's very light as well.
Taylor Young says, I've seen enough Lewis beats John Jones. Says Taylor Young. Philip says, this made my night. Can't lie, boys.
Yeah.
1,000%, mate.
Man.
Jack says Masvidal, corny.
Corny MFR.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Jack, did you enjoy that? Did you
Canadian
enjoy that?
Bacon's in the house.
Oh,
Welcome in, T. Thank you, sir. You're the man.
Oh, it's
Hello, all. You enjoying the fights so far? They've been great. Angus goes, the obvious fight to make is Derrick Lewis versus Jolton Almeida. That is not the obvious fight to make. We don't want to destroy the hype of Derrick Lewis, Mr. Angus.
hype. He's on the hype one at the moment, so let's yeah.
I think Jolton. Did you say really said Jolton? Jolton Almeida's like ranked what? Six,
Yeah,
5,
he's
6.
He's up
And
there.
Derrick Lewis
bro.
is number what?
10. But that was
12?
before this fight.
De Lima was number 10. I think Derrick Lewis was higher.
Yeah, he was 10. It was 10.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, we need to go to rankings then.
Yeah, go on. Let's have a look.
That one? That way?
And Slash.
That one.
Yeah, real quick.
Let's go to the rankings. Let me get rid
Maybe I
of a
will,
comment
right.
quickly. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that was my fault. I didn't get rid of it. Get him up on the old behind, and let's
Derrick
see what
Lewis.
is next
Oh,
for
he's
Derrick.
Derrick Lewis versus Martin Tabora. Book it.
He's already beaten him. He's already knocked him out, hasn't he?
I thought it was
Yeah.
ranked 10, Lewis. I think it said ranked 10.
Derrick Lewis is for everybody.
Derrick Lewis is ranked 10, yeah.
He's literally for everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, do you know what?
he hasn't fought Rosenstrike, has he?
I think UFC's wrong then. 'cause
Derrick
on
Lewis-
the UFC it says he's ranked 11.
Yeah, Rosenstrike. That's
Derrick
the only
Lewis
one.
versus
I've said-
Jordinho Rosenstrike.
I've said this many a time
Yes.
as well.
That is an
actually.
absolute phenomenal fight. And JK, tell us what we think and what we're going to expect from Derrick Lewis if he does fight. I was about to say Jolton Almeida. Tell
If he
us what-
fights again,
If he fights Jorginho Rosenstrike, obviously if they give him that contract, because we just heard that he's out of contract.
I think we're going to get the same again. Derrick Lewis comes out the bat out of hell, looks to get the finish against a smaller guy in Rosenstruck.
Very true.
Rosenstruck's going to land heavy as well. He's going to expect to be in the pocket. And I think it'd be wise for Rosenstruck to potentially clinch up with Derrick Lewis, force him up towards the cage and land big there. Because, I mean, like, if you wear on Derrick Lewis, then you wear him out, you get him tired. That's when he becomes vulnerable, because we've seen it in multiple fights previously. So, and he can get hit, and once he gets hit, that's when he tends to kind of shell up a little bit as Derrick Lewis.
Yes, he does shell up a lot. Does shell up a lot, yes.
Yeah, that would be my take. But yeah,
I was about to say, not my take, but obviously JK's just given his thoughts on Derrick Lewis. What's your thoughts if that fight is to be made for Jorginho Rosenstrike? Sorry.
Rosenstrike and Derrick Lewis?
Yeah, so how do you think Rosenstrike that fight will plan out for himself?
Look, Derrick Lewis is never a kind of guy who wants things to go the length, the distance. So I think for Rosenstrike, he's got to get Derrick Lewis to commit. I know he's going to play possum, as he does.
Yeah.
But I think for Rosenstrike particularly, he's just got to get Derrick Lewis to throw some feints, go second, let Derrick Lewis commit and catch him. Because ultimately, Derrick Lewis will be looking to get a quick stoppage. As JK predictions as well.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to touch upon for Rosenstrike. He's very good at counter punching. Like he's got a check left hook that he stopped Pitbull Alves with. What's former champion? What's his name? Click on Rosenstrike for me. What was his
who are
name?
you on about?
Keep going.
It was a while ago, didn't it?
Yeah, Andre Arlovski, that's it, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, so whenever, because Andre Arlovski come forward and he's very good at counter punching. We all saw he's just got that one punch knockout power and he's got that touch of death. And he did that against Andre Arlovski. And I'm thinking if Derrick Lewis does get into close quarters, I think Rosenstrike could catch him with that left hook. He's got a very cheeky left hook that he does like to land.
Didn't he counter Augustus Sakai in a similar way?
Yes, in a similar way, 100%. And so I definitely think it's a fight to make, and it's a fight the fans want to see as well, because obviously they both will stand up and strike. But like JK said, if Rosenstrike does, if he can't counter punch Lewis coming forward, definitely try and take it into the later rounds, because he will tire.
Yeah, someone's going to get knocked out.
Yes,
Fair
100%.
point.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Love that.
I
We
guess
got a
it's
few chats.
De Lima then.
De Lima. He's just at the bottom there, but He'll fight
Chris
someone
Daukaus.
outside the rankings, probably someone upcoming.
He's already
Chris
fought. He's
he's-
already fought Chris Daukaus.
Only
Yeah.
one. Well, what's that? 2 wins his last 5.
Oh no, is that Derrick Lewis you're looking at?
Yeah, Derrick Lewis has.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chris Daukaus is going to light heavyweights. So there's no point in clicking
Oh,
on
okay.
him.
Okay, cool.
Let's get some chats in.
Yeah,
Philippe
go on then.
says, let Lewis enjoy some more KOs before he's done. Absolutely spot on, Philippe. Yeah, I'm all on for that. I think if Lewis would have lost this fight, then I don't think the UFC may have re-signed him.
You're spot on. I don't think they
What's-
would have. Yeah, they wouldn't have because there's no point if he's lost 3 in a row because he did lose. He was on a 2-loss streak as well.
Yeah.
Parker Porter, I think, for Lima, maybe.
I think he
fought
might be
before.
booked.
I don't think they fought before.
No, I think is Parker.
He's fought
Swear I
recently,
saw
didn't he?
something.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. A couple more chats.
May,
Angus
May.
says Ash bang on. Lewis versus Rosenstruck is fight to make, and Angus is going to nick that for his prediction article, no doubt. Jack says, "What's your predictions for Pereira versus Yarn, guys?" As they're previewing this, and we'll get into breakdown in just a sec.
Yes.
A little bit nervy.
Yes, same.
I want Pereira to win,
Yeah.
of course. But I wouldn't be surprised if Yarn takes him down, grinds him out.
Yeah, 100%.
Like he done with every other.
Yeah. Oh, hang on,
middleweight
hang
trying
on.
to challenge his ground. We should do.
Don't forget to drop a like on the video while we do the old
Yes.
classic Alex Pereira.
Umar's in the house. Umar says, "Hi, everybody."
Yes, Umar.
Hey,
Don't forget,
yes, Umar.
don't forget to everyone to join us with Alex Pereira walking. Not too loud.
It's all right, I'll close the door. Your favourite blockhead says Lewis is back, Tony is done, and Holland is amazing. I'm taking Yarn. Give El Cucumber one more fight night main event and call it a career. Spot on,
Mate,
Brian.
that is the quote of the day. El Cucumber.
Is that a typo? I'm not sure if that's a typo.
Do you reckon, if that is a typo, that is the best typo ever.
fantastic.
El Cucumber. Oh, that's classic.
Come on, Yarn, says Breezy.
Mate, he's no better than.
Oh no,
No better than-
I hope for a Pereira
See,
knockout.
like, that is infected.
Shall we do it, boys? Breakdown, please, Ash.
Yep, go for it.
Let's get into it if I don't get poisoned from that tea.
Oh, behave.
Let's jump into
It
Alex.
does look wild, doesn't it? It's mildly
Yeah,
different
see?
from mine.
Let's jump into Alex Pereira then while he's in a prep point. Now he's got a pro record of 7 wins and 2 losses with 6 KOs and 3 first round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 4 wins and 1 loss. And he made his UFC debut in 2021. He is the former middleweight champion. And he's only had 5 UFC fights, as I've just mentioned. And he's got performance of the night in 3 of them.
Nice.
Just
Yeah,
a button
very
real
good.
quick. Blockhead said, I did not mean cucumber. Freaking autocorrect. And Philippe goes, nah, El Cucumber is wild. That's the comment of the night.
Take it. We'll take
That's the
it.
comment of the night.
I love it as a completely accidental, but we'll take it. I mean, at that point, at what point, you go from El Kukui to El Cucumber after a streak of 6 losses, don't you? It's just, he's called it on himself. It's not even you. He's called it on
That's
himself.
quality.
Look at me, Dana. I'm El Cucumber.
Oh, it's like Pickle Rick, innit?
Tony, why did you turn yourself into a cucumber?
Let's do. All right, so he's a free fighting style, orthodox fighter. His reputation as a feared kick-out pro precedes him, and rightfully so as well. Like, he's got some of the most devastating knees and weaponry in the division. He bounces on the balls of his feet, and he peppers his opponents with kicks as he finds his range. But definitely, he's wise to those low kicks, and he moves very well to avoid the strikes as well. But offensively, he hunts opponents down constantly on their face. He's looking to sort of shepherd them against the fence and just like literally offload his dangerous strikes. One of his most lethal weapons is that the check left hook of his, which he works his way in there once he's got them all peppered up and I guess all frantic because of the power.
All
Yeah.
peppered and ready to go.
Yeah, but let's talk about the fighter IQ of this guy as well, though. Let's be honest. Like his finishes have all been by way of calculated execution. Like he doesn't need the output because his precision and timing is so good.
That's right. Pereira then, Ash.
Jambelovic.
Jan.
Or
then.
Jan even, sorry.
Jump onto Jambelovic.
That was
then.
Pereira.
He's got a pro record of 29 wins with 9 losses, with 9 KOs and 9 submissions, and 7 first round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 12 wins and 6 losses. He made his UFC debut in 2014. He is a former heavyweight champion, and he has beaten 2 former middleweight champions in Luke Rockhold and Izzy Adesanya.
Add Jacare Souza.
He's
If
beaten
you're talking about
just
Strikeforce middleweight champion as well.
Which is what I alluded to in the breakdown show. He's the stopper of all middleweights trying to move up.
That's right, and that's why it makes me nervous for this fight. And he's an orthodox fighter with black belt and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has a tight guard with a flat-footed approach, waits for you to throw powerful strikes, dips his head to the side and fires one back of his own. Very hard kicks to the body. He loves to switch stance and fire the left kick. Disciplined power puncher with significant power in his lead left jab as well as his right. Effective when fighting off of his back foot. Allows him to get back up before announcing his explosive offense with his check left hook. He sets up by striking off his long jab, one of his most effective weapons. But what can we expect from Poatan, Alex Pereira?
I was literally just saying, did you notice they've got keys to victory now?
Sometimes, right?
There's keys to victory.
All the time.
Not always
Sometimes.
been
No, that's just their stats, isn't it? They just come up with stats. Now
Alright.
they've got their key. It was Joe's keys to victory.
Okay.
So that was Joe
Maybe.
Rogan's keys to victory for
Maybe
us.
that's
Or
a few.
That's new.
Jan Błachowicz.
All right, then.
Well, not
Expectations.
every
then.
single weekend, but
Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't done
right.
so already.
yeah. Look, I guess the question to ask ourselves is: can he land the left hook for Błachowicz, and will he have the power to knock him out as well? Especially to a higher weight class, and there's a Polish power comes with Polish durability also. But he got caught when throwing hands at high pace against Izzy. I'll probably put it down to the speed of Izzy. Let's be real, but I do not think Pereira has to worry about the speed of Błachowicz in this one. I can actually see Pereira staying tall and sort of point fighting as he waits for those openings, waits for those opportunities. Then he's going to get inside and make Błachowicz exchange hands with him so he can actually loop his power strikes. And that's, like I was talking about earlier, one of his most effective ways of getting the job done. Yeah. I do think both men will utilize the low kick as well, though, a lot. And both are very good at checking them. So for Pereira, this may set up his punches. And something that Joe mentioned in his little keys to win, it's winning the battle of those low kicks.
Yep,
for Błachowicz
absolutely.
anyway.
And as for Błachowicz, if I'm him, I'm getting that body lock in the opening round and forcing Pereira to the grapple. He's got to drain down that power bar. He made Izzy carry his weight in their fight later on in the sort of latter half. Why not do the same in this one? Despite it being 3 rounds, I think he'll come out patient, looking to set up his power strikes when Pereira closes the distance. And I want to see him stand his ground efficiently, counter and round off his combinations with kick. If this becomes a brawl, it would come down to whose hands are fastest. Izzy had the power to wobble Pereira in the last 2 of their 3 fights. So there's no doubt Polish power should be respected here tonight. However, the counter argument for that point, though, is obviously the weight cut that Pereira had to endure.
That could
which has
play a massive factor.
big factor into your chin.
In that previous fight, I see,
Potan says Philippe. Philippe says
Potan
Potan.
says Philippe.
Sorry. Breezy says, when can I get my ATF mug? To be honest, mate, we haven't even got ATF mugs. Only Ash has got his own hooky mug. But yeah.
Well, there we go. Take down straight away.
Well,
What do we say?
He's scared.
Single
He's
leg.
scared.
He doesn't want to smoke.
Guillotine attempt from
He's got the arms
Pereira.
for it. Pereira has the arms for it, but does he have the technique? Those long arms can wrap something up real
Paul says,
dangerously.
quick Pereira knockout, dude looks scary. Shangavi says, another vote for El Cucumber.
Yeah.
Taylor Young says, Alex KO.
You could get a gilly in here.
He could, but I don't know if he's got the technique. Oh, he does.
Oh,
Hey.
he's throwing
Hey.
it. Standing Gilly from...
Yeah.
I don't think that's...
He's got a height for it. But
Yeah.
this is going to deter
fine.
Jan from wanting to take it down, though, isn't it?
But it's also going to burn out Pereira's
Arms a bit.
that's very
But
true. I just
will
didn't
Jan-
think he didn't want to commit to that, did he? He did not want to commit.
Because as soon as it goes down, it can sink
That's
in a
it.
little bit more.
Yes.
So it's a great strategy to prevent him from wanting to take it down.
Yeah.
But whether it's
very
tight
true.
enough to actually get the job done standing.
He was like, I've got a gilly here. Should I go for it?
Psycho Paul says,
Jan's how comfortable.
Błachowicz needs to use his ground game. Got to agree. Breezy says, oh my God, we have 9 plus 10, like... Oh,
For the El Cucumber?
did we?
Did you do a poll?
I didn't do a poll, no. Can't remember what he's referring to.
So, I just think that in this scenario here, Pereira does not want to commit to this guillotine. And the only reason he tried to do standing one is because he was stay standing. He will not drop down for this gilly.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just a deter.
And I think the ref
Błachowicz
should know
from doing
this
a-
now
doing a
because
turn.
he's not trying to latch onto this gilly. He's just holding him here. Oh, he let go of it.
All right, there we go.
Oh.
You boring Polish man.
There he is,
Steady.
straight away.
I think we got
gone for
Mark
the back.
Goddard as referee, haven't we?
I don't think it's my God.
Here it
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah.
didn't think it was.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's it
Jan's
as
got
well.
a body
Like,
triangle.
nothing's happened, but he's in the guillotine position. So do you want to?
Oh,
No,
here's
it's
a
under.
rear naked
That's
choke.
under. That's
No,
under.
it's not.
It's not under. It's not under.
It's more of a jaw crank, if
Yeah,
anything.
and it's still gonna be tight. That Polish power is still effective here.
My
and this.
goodness.
Could be so uncomfortable.
Oh, he's going to try and readjust. He's trying to readjust.
Fight the hands.
2 minutes and 40.
Fight the hands.
No, it's fine. We're good.
Right, now turn. Explode.
Yeah, he's
You've
going
got
to
to
try and
explode.
get. He's got a hold of the wrist, which is good.
He kind of wants to like turn him around, but the cage is
Yes.
there. If he sort of skips off the cage a little bit, he
If he could
might
just explode.
He might be allowed. He might be able to like
Just make him carry
Slide
his
him
weight
round.
here.
Yeah.
pull that arm and just come off the cage a tad.
He just needs to explode. He's on one knee and
Yeah,
just needs to explode and get up. I know it's easier said than done.
that altitude just seems to affect him already. Surely not.
Go on, you can turn into him now, Pereira. Turn
Yeah,
into
yeah.
him.
I think he's going to try and
You can, you
shimmy
can.
him.
Pull the arm
Shimmy him.
down. Pull the arm down.
Yep,
Come away from the fence a bit to allow him to like literally just
Come on,
sit
But
around.
then
Pull the arm
also
down.
his
Pull the arm.
his right arm was posting there, so
Oh, it was,
he
yes.
needs
Yeah,
his
you're right.
arm to post.
I mean, to be
Go on now,
honest,
it's your one now.
There
Come
we
on.
go. There we go.
Put him there. Put him, and just just step away from the fence a bit. He's using the fence to stay on you, and you're using the fence to keep him there. Not wise.
God, he's too high. Go on. Go on now. Shove him off.
He's got.
Whose
Keep that
corner is
wrist.
he in?
Keep that wrist. Keep that wrist.
Literally, that fence is helping Yan
Yeah.
massively, but Pereira
Yeah.
don't seem to notice.
Whose corner is he in?
Pereira needs to come away from that fence a
Just wanted
bit.
to see if Glover Teixeira is telling him what
He
to do.
swapped wrist control.
Come away from the fence, Pereira, so Yan can fall off.
I don't think he can.
He-
Jan's a big dude.
He's currently got the placing on the map. On
Yeah.
the map, he is the only person touching the canvas. He can decide where on the canvas he
Really,
wants
really
to
shy.
shimmy.
Really shy. He's really high.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
The fence
He's
is
really
holding him
high.
up.
it is. Just turn away from it. Here
Yeah,
we go.
go,
Here we
go, go, go,
There
go,
we
go.
go. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Now, do not let that slip. Now, you stay there. Oh,
He's still
maybe
got
not.
time
into him.
No,
He's done
bad
well.
move.
Jan's done well.
He has.
He has done really well.
readjusted.
He's done really well here.
Yeah.
Jan has done really well there in that scenario.
He's gonna flatten him out. He's gonna flatten him out. I
not
can't see
yet.
the.
Not yet.
Oh
40
wow.
seconds. That time
Jan did so well
Right in
then
its back
to
for-
readjust that position there. That was very good.
We've got.
I'm getting nervous.
So am I. We've got 30 seconds left.
Oh, he's trying. Oh, sorry. Solo reaction. Are you taking it off?
No. I just want to see what I did for this. Okay, it did go any.
He went Jan, yeah.
Yeah.
I went for
Nice. I got loads of points for Derrick Lewis. Oh, you did as well, didn't you?
I put KO, yeah. I didn't put a round, I just put KO. Yeah, he was a massive underdog. How many points did you get for KO?
540.
She's gone.
That's what I put. I put KO as well.
Didn't get
Well done, Alex Pereira, surviving.
He's survived back now, but look, he's given up a round. And look, this is exactly what
10-8.
I've expected.
No.
I mean, what did he do?
He rode the back
I
for,
don't think
for the
you
whole
can't
round.
give it 10-8 for that.
I think so. He threw nothing.
Yeah.
He did nothing. You could. You could argue 10-8.
Can't. It's got to be like
No, you could argue it.
a mauling. It wasn't a mauling for me. Like,
Yeah, he
Alex
did.
Pereira was defending well.
He didn't eat a lot of damage, but he did none of adversity as well.
What do we reckon in the chat? 10-8?
I mean, it's
Perfect.
possible.
I'm more of an old-fashioned 10-8 guy, I think.
I think we're going to see more of this, the whole fight. This is what I was kind of predicted. This is why I picked Jan on the app.
You go, Jan?
I didn't know. I went
Perfect
Pereira.
from Jan. First round says Breezy. Jan turning this fight into a snooze fest, says Cycle Paul. Yeah, this is how you
Where
got to
is
do
he?
it. This is how you got to do
Yeah,
it.
but this
So
is what
he
he
did,
done. This is
yeah.
what he done to Izzy. Everyone,
Yeah.
sometimes styles makes fights, and this is the style to nullify the superb striker in Alex Pereira. You've just got to take him down.
But
Yeah.
then also, Jan actually outstruck Izzy,
Yeah, that's true actually.
which is quite surprising. It didn't look it at the time, but
He didn't,
when you
did
look
it?
at stats. Woo.
So I'm glad that he got out the round because now the legend that is Glover Teixeira had given the advice saying like you got in that scenario do this, in that scenario do that. So I'm hoping the wise words of
I just wonder if you.
you're on fire.
The buon campione. Yes, come on, Alex. Let's get going on the feet now. Let's get it going.
Yes, leg kick. Oh, leg kick.
Oof. Yes, attack that body, Alex. Oh, there's a left hook.
Here's a stand-up bout.
Oh, good jab from Jan.
Oh! Low kick. Low kick. Either way at the legs. There we go.
What are they
Nice.
saying around 10-9? That's a 10-8. Plenty of submission attempts.
2 subs attempts with Shango V. Yeah, that's the 10-8 is breezy. Plenty of submission attempts. Yeah. This isn't boxing though. Get in a BJJ gym. It will change your mind. I agree, breezy.
Yeah.
It's very taxing. But
hard leg
Pereira
kick from
looking
Jan.
good so far.
We haven't seen much in the way of battle of the leg kicks, have we?
We're starting to this round.
Yeah. Pereira should be investing more into that,
Why is Jan not going for a takedown?
as he has their low calf kick there from.
Why is Jan not going for a takedown?
He's got to set it up.
Yeah, I think what Pereira should be throwing is some uppercuts to just deter that.
Yeah, or just
That
faint
level
the knee,
change,
faint the
yeah.
knee.
It will make Błachowicz have to think.
Oh!
Wow, left hook from Błachowicz.
Błachowicz got power too,
Sugar.
though.
Yeah, mate, this is it. The Polish power.
Oof.
Oh,
Big swing and a miss. Perfectly timed.
Yeah,
level
well
change from Błachowicz, and that's how you do
you
it.
got to give it to him. It was well timed.
Yeah.
It
You're
was
waiting
well
for that
timed.
left hook.
Was timed.
Drew the fight out
And
of
now
it.
we're in full guard of Alex Pereira.
Yeah. And bearing in mind, Pereira you kind of forget about it, but he is still in essence baby of the UFC.
Oh yeah, 100%.
In mixed martial arts, he's
yeah.
still
Yeah. And he rose up the ranks. Yeah, mixed martial arts, UFC, both together, because he rose up the ranks very quickly. One of the fastest to be at the point of fighting for a belt after stepping into the UFC after.
He hasn't
after
really
debut.
trained UFC that for that long, has he?
No, he's not. He's a bit
It's
of a try-out,
MMA, mate. MMA. But the reality is, being that new, he's up against experience, and that's one thing that you got with Błachowicz. A hell of a lot of experience, and he's been showing it here in this round in the first. This could be more of a 10-9 potentially, but there's an argument you can make for a 10-8 first, which now means
Always tying up legs.
What do we need from Pereira? A, to get to his feet as soon as possible.
Yeah,
B,
that's where he's going to get the damage on his feet.
This is the thing which Błachowicz done really well. I was saying, why is he not going for a takedown? It's because he was setting it up and he sets it up perfectly. And I think Pereira's got to be wise to that because Jan got the kind of brawl out of Pereira, so he threw that wild left hook.
Yeah.
And then timed the takedown. So Pereira just needs to be wise of over exerting his hook.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What do you think Glover would be saying to Pereira in his corner right now?
Yeah, this is what I'm kind of glad
It's
he
just
got out
more or
that
less, clinch advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think the advice is Glover will be giving Pereira in this fight?
Just clinch advice. That's all it is.
Because obviously, striking wise, I don't think Glover can give Alex Pereira any advice. He's probably a better striker than Glover. But grappling wise,
nice.
there you go.
Perfect timing.
Now. He has to get it back now.
Oh,
went high,
head kick
nice.
returns. Woo.
But as the fight goes along, I'm not liking his chances, especially at this attitude. Yeah.
It's true. He looks good so far. But he's actual natural weight class. So if this was at middleweight, I'd be worried.
It seems to be Błachowicz who's getting the best of that check left hook.
It is. He just did. But like I said, if that was at middleweight, nice.
Good stuff.
Nice.
Low kick there, decent.
I think the altitude's affecting Jan more than Alex.
I was about to say.
Gosh, this is
I was
good.
about to say.
But both of them as well.
Both of them, but Jan looked a bit tired with that takedown.
This is the opportunity for Pereira to get up in the card, and he's just chucked himself into a clinch scenario. Not ideal to have in 30 seconds.
Nice, good knee. Come on, Pereira.
Let's go. Hands.
Go on. Oh! Jan's
Bang.
backed up towards the cage here.
He's feeling it.
Pereira's got him where he wants him.
Yeah, go work that body.
He has to
Nice
have those.
uppercut.
He's
You don't
picking
want
his
it? You
shots.
don't want
Don't want it. He's setting it up
Look,
again.
being
Setting
very-
it up again. There it is.
Being very patient.
Left hook to the body.
Very patient.
Jan
Remember what
throws
happened with
back.
Izzy?
He's
Remember what
ready.
happened with Izzy?
He's waiting to shoot on him.
Oh, Błachowicz is knackered. Look at him. He's breathing out his mouth
big breath,
heavy.
yeah.
Oh, he don't want it. Oh, it's forced.
4 seconds.
He's got to starch him. No.
It's just not enough
Not
time.
enough
Not
time
enough
left.
time.
One more
Oh
round.
my
What's it going to
goodness.
be?
That was
How
good.
we
How
scoring
the
it,
tails
guys?
have
Mate.
turned.
How are we
Mate.
scoring that round, chat?
He could still go to Błachowicz because he was up. Pereira only capitalized, punctuated it. That's all Pereira did. But I think it was.
They were the bigger moments, though.
He nearly had a. It did look like
I'm
he
not
nearly had
saying
a-
that. I'm not saying that Alex won the round. I'm just saying he had the bigger
He
moments.
did. It kind of did look like Pereira was nearly out there, didn't it? Do you think the pace of Pereira right there was wise, or should he have pulled it on?
No, I think it was wise. I think
It was wise because
he's got to be. Like surely you're in that scenario.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be against a slower guy, but a guy with
He
more
sensed
power.
that Jan was slowing and backing up. And against the cage is where he's going to do his most damage.
And I just think he could have poured it on, but again, he's very calculated in himself, and he's always been calculated. It's just that, like we explained in expectations-wise with Izzy. Izzy was just a quicker man at the time and landed that overhand right.
Shango V says either fighter can one shot end it though.
Yeah.
Pereira sets his shots up well, says Shango. Jan is so slow, says Philippe. Jan looks gas, says Psycho Paul.
Goodness.
Potam, please, body shot, says Philippe. Shango says Jan looked more gassed from the takedown he initiated. And that's true. Let's see what this third round brings us because...
Oh, good body kick.
Partially blocked. Because if we get a same again from Pereira picking these shots, then we could see
good
Pereira
left hook
win the fight.
Yeah, I think he just if he stuffs the takedown, Jan's mindset will be through the roof, like wilted.
Yeah. Could have.
They're just talking about sea level now, and I think it's definitely 1,000%, as I always say, affecting Jan Błachowicz.
I think it's, what was it, 6,100, 1,006?
I think we got to
over
give credit
4,000.
to Pereira's cardio. To be honest,
Oh!
It's actually pretty good. Oh, that was a good
That was a
combination
nice
from
little
Jan.
combo from Jan, yeah.
Running it off with the kick on the end. Yeah.
Like we were saying in the breakdown as well, and expectations wise, the kicking game of both, they've both got like.
Although I've not seen much of it.
No, we've seen leg kicks.
Yeah, the contest has really been in hand. I mean, they've been integral to setting things up. I think you're right, but I think you've seen more in other fights with Pereira. About to do a spinning.
He's bouncing on the balls of his feet, Pereira.
Yeah.
There's another leg kick. Oh, look,
Looking
he's...
good. Landing some good significant strikes there.
Oh, little flurry from
good
Jan. Nice.
Flow from
But again, his chin is going to hold up a little bit better at light heavyweight because he's more.
Yeah.
He's got that extra weight on him. I'm not saying
Didn't
that
have
Jan
to
can't. I'm not
dehydrate.
saying that Jan can't knock him out because of course he can. But
So, I think in the evening, Pereira went up to 2-8.
yeah, like nearly 2:30. I think he
Yeah.
fight day.
Yeah. So there you have it, and you can
You've,
see him filling out.
Alex Pereira's got to pour it on, but be calculated because he's. I know I said before he's got to be calculated, but he has to be because he can't extend strikes because Jan could get a time to take down.
I think we'll see more action. He's just trying to get him towards the cage. He's picking up the body there. Jan's doing a good job at the moment of maintaining in the
Just
centre.
missed with that right.
Breezy says,
Nice shot to the body.
come on. Breezy says, don't know who takes that for me though. Potan finished well, but Jan got the takedown. He did get the takedown, but I think
Here it comes. Right,
I think Pereira did a good job though.
Exit.
Of,
On the exit.
getting
On the
back
exit.
up.
On the exit.
He
On the
did,
exit.
yeah.
On the
Punctuated
exit.
when he needed to, but
Pereira, beautiful.
Jan looks tired as hell, so can't react to to the shots of Shango. Jan needs to get reckless, says Psycho Paul.
you could give Pereira that round and give Jan the 10-8 in the first. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that
that could be interesting, Mr. Pereira.
they could size things up for a draw.
Yeah.
Another Jan Błachowicz draw.
Oh, could you imagine?
Oh, mate. Oh, mate.
I mean, that sets up Yuri versus Izzy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, good jab from Błachowicz.
Which we'll get into a little bit later.
Pereira needs to pour it on a little bit more.
You reckon?
When I say pour it on, I just mean what he's doing now on the front.
oh,
Nice
that's
check
a good
left.
left hook there.
Woo!
That
And he
landed.
knows when it lands, it stuns. That's
Yeah.
why he jogged forward a little bit.
That's
Good jab.
quick.
Nice.
Great speed
Good jab.
there.
Nice again. And Jan acknowledges it. Oof.
Very well
Come on,
said.
Pereira. Oh, good left hook from
Ooh,
Jan.
check from Jan. Although I don't know if it landed flush enough.
Nervous.
Oof. Checked.
There it is.
Oh, done it again. It's got so much
Smack
power
that
and
Shot to
speed
the
in
body
it.
as well. That was naughty.
Pereira still has got that torque in his punches, whereas Jan seems to be wavering a bit. When's the last time we've seen Jan knock someone out in the third? Polish power,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
but does it diminish as the fight goes
Shango
on?
says, I give Pereira the second just because Jan didn't do much with the takedown.
Yeah.
Pereira has a chin on him. Psycho Paul says Jan's game plan, submit him in round one. That was all.
Come on, defend
Yeah,
it, defend
true.
it. Oh, he's gonna get it as well.
Oh, takedowns there.
Oh,
It's
with
not-
40
little-
seconds left to do work, mind you.
He's not going to do nothing
I
with
think it's a
it.
Pereira round to point at this point, but it could.
He's got to do something. He's got to really hurt him here, I think. But
good argument for a split, but
yeah, it all depends on what they've done that first round.
Pereira's trying to create space.
Yeah, like I can't remember who mentioned that YouTube, but you got to give props to Pereira's cardio.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
Like honestly.
Bear in mind, let's look at this, right?
Nice.
So he's got a takedown. Błachowicz had a takedown, but who's actually looked throughout all 3 rounds more fight ending? Do you know what I mean? Who looked like it was about to end?
In terms of fight ending,
as in Błachowicz looked wobbled
overall,
in a second to a point of maybe
if you
being
take
out there.
all factors in, it'd probably be Błachowicz.
Do you think so?
Because he had 2 rear naked choke attempts.
Oh yeah,
first
okay, that's
round.
true. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it looked fight ending for Błachowicz in the first, but it looked fight ending for Pereira in the second.
Yes.
And in the third, neither.
I think Alex was winning that round until that takedown, but you just never know, do you? Because it was.
Philip says takedown, but no punches in the third. Shangle says, well, to the judges it goes. I don't know where this is going.
No.
Angus scores it. Pereira wins 29-28. Psycho Paul reckons Alex wins.
Yeah,
2-1
could do.
Potan says.
He tried to grab the back of the leg too early.
He could do. He could win. He got a takedown, yeah, but what did he do with it? It's going to be the most fun. I think that was integral. What he did with that takedown could have steered it. And also that 10-8 in the first. Was it 10-8?
Could it be a draw?
Or was it a...
Could it be a draw?
Was it not?
Jan wasted ground control, says Psycho Paul.
Yeah, he should have really...
In round 2?
capitalised on it.
Look how
He looks
tired
defeated as well, doesn't he? Then he needs to stand up with his hands high
Could have significant strikes.
throughout the whole thing, yeah? Takedowns, 1 around.
Oh yeah, we're forgetting that guillotine in round 1 as well.
Yeah.
From
2 submission
Do you want to
attempts.
play that game?
Oh, guillotine. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, you can count Pereira as a submission attempt, couldn't you?
Very close. It's gonna be.
I think Pereira could have gone 5 rounds. You know.
Gone 5 rounds.
Not here. Not in the...
Pereira would have finished him in round 4 anyways.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they put it as an interim title fight? Pereira would be winning this all day long.
Breezy says 2-1 Jan, close fight, but I think Jan takes it. He does look fun.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Silence in the court, please.
Jan looks
Split
defeated.
decision, of course. 28. Oh no.
Yep. Błachowicz.
So it wasn't a 10.
We got a winner.
Alex.
Yeah!
We got
Come on, Alex!
with the decision win.
Yeah.
I think that is so.
Just about.
Hey, Izzy, you're next.
It's already done that. Do you not remember how it ended? Not well for Alex.
I don't know, mate. You wanted the rematch
If
at
it-
205.
you know what I mean?
I didn't want it. I would rather the rematch at 185, but
You don't want this smoke at 205.
no, you don't. You do not. But
He's fighting for the belt next.
yeah, I just disagree. Completing a trilogy in a different weight class.
I think at that point in time, the argument was fight for the belt wasn't it? So unless he's holding the belt, it doesn't make sense.
If they're
look,
both belt holders,
we got a
then-
vacant belt at the moment.
and
I
there's
think if
there's no one
anything,
that's booked for it, so.
Yeah, exactly. If it's going to be Prohaska versus Izzy and Izzy beats Prohaska, then there we go, son. That sets it up, but I don't know. Depends what they do. It's got to be due though. It's surely due to put it on. I don't know what the future holds.
Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already, just for that superb win from Alex Pereira.
Absolutely. Look, I picked Jan.
Oh,
but
is it?
I'm not-
Oh. Sorry, just the way you put intent on his voice then.
Mate, you ain't gonna understand him.
No, I was waiting for Big Boss Man to
Translate.
translate.
Ooh, December 16th card, UFC 296. Don't think it has a headliner yet. Yeah, what's
Oh, okay.
Thank you, UFC. Who? Thank you, who?
Not sure, but he wants the belt.
Of course he's saying in the heavyweight division. What's a silly question?
Yeah. I mean, if he wants the belt, then yes. Come on, Joe.
He just said he wanted to fight
Keep
for
up.
the belt.
Keep up. But yeah, look, I think that's probably a good thing to say to go for if we get into the rankings for this one.
Yes, so what is next for Alex Pereira? So,
Jamal
as JK
Hill's
just
in picture.
alluded, that we do have a vacant light heavyweight belt. And,
Jamal Hill vacated it on July 14th.
It's going to be
so
Yuri
not long ago.
Prochazka versus Alex Pereira. And now, what are we saying about that, boys?
No,
What do you mean, no?
not yet.
Oh.
I don't know. It depends.
Who's going to fight for the belt then?
It depends how
I'll have to
if
see
he's
that,
going to
though.
get back in there. Surely the UFC are due to book that title fight.
Yeah.
Well, for the vacant for lightweight.
Yeah, but,
heavyweight belt.
who's going to fight
December
for it then?
16th needs to be filled.
Who's going to fight for it then?
It'd be Izzy.
What, you
Izzy
think Izzy's going to
Pereira.
go
I
up?
think they're gonna. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, that'd be good. That'd be
Don't
good.
see that.
Izzy Pereira, I think, is a great option, but also
see
Pereira,
I think they will.
Yuri. I think both of those options for the belt.
Jamal
are
Hill
quite exciting.
vacating. It makes sense.
Don't see it. I don't see it.
I think both of those options will be pretty exciting.
Look, Izzy wants to fight September 10th in Sydney. I think they'll probably make that fight.
Well,
on
wouldn't
there.
he
They
fight
need a
defend
headliner.
his belt in his own weight class?
Yeah,
No,
but
'cause there
against
is no one. Against who?
Driscus, but that's not very exciting.
Strickland, we all want the Strickland fight, yeah? Strickland's recently come out and saying he's not next. So there's no one. There's no one for middleweight.
I don't see it.
That's the only option.
I suppose because he's vacant, it'll probably be a little bit better.
Yeah,
But
that's
I just
what they
don't,
do.
like, why would Izzy take the blooming Yuri Prochazka fight? Yuri knock him dead.
Well,
Why would Izzy
look,
take it? No, not Izzy.
Izzy wants to be two
Izzy
division
or
champ.
Pereira. Or would Yuri be back by then?
Yuri, I
Yuri's,
think he's due to
ready
come
to
back.
go,
I think
I
he's
think.
training.
If Yuri's ready to come back, then it'll be Yuri against Pereira.
That's what I thought.
If not, then it'll be Pereira, Izzy. But either of those options will be quite exciting. I don't think Izzy, Yuri. No, it wouldn't be Izzy or Yuri. When would it be? You think September? Pereira
Sydney
be back
card
in-
is in September. Is yet to get a main event.
It's only 2
that's
months away.
that's the only one that time.
Could we see Pereira come back in 2 months?
No,
I don't know.
No, like you said, I think
Maybe-
timeline-wise, I think the Yuri Prochazka Izzy makes sense. But will they make it? I just can't see it. But obviously, I've said a lot of things before. And
I think
check how many
what will bring
fights
Izzy
that
up again
Yuri's
for the
had.
belt would be Pereira.
Pereira's
You see, I
fought
mean-
twice this year,
Yeah, it is
Already.
twice, isn't it?
and obviously,
You got knocked.
I
Knocked out 1. And just got a decision in a second. Close to be it. Yeah, look. I think.
yeah, I think if it's time, if Izzy really wants to fight in that card, the only one that would make sense is Yuri. Because like JK said, certainly forgot about the division. It is the middleweight division. There's no contender.
No.
So it's the only one. It's true. It's the only one that makes sense when you think about it.
You're saying-
Yuri versus Izzy for the light heavyweight belt.
You think so?
Yeah, and because it's vacant,
Time-wise.
and because it's vacant as well.
Yeah.
It's not like anyone has to defend it. If you get what I mean,
Yeah.
it's not holding up the division because it's vacant.
Yeah.
Izzy
yeah.
said that he wants to fight on that Sydney card, and he's going to dig his heels in. There's no way that Driscus is going to turn around and go, well, I need this time to recover.
Yeah.
Let's fight at the end of the year. I don't
Yeah.
think Izzy's going to want to do that.
So let's throw a curveball in there as well. But for next for Jan Błachowicz, do they do that rematch now in Błachowicz and Magomed Ankalaev
No.
now? No,
I don't think they do.
no, because then that could solidify another contender. Obviously,
Well, what time of
being-
year? A Błachowicz wouldn't be ready in time. But
So then, who do you give Alex Pereira if they do Prochazka versus Izzy?
The other option is
way
Magomedov
out.
Ankalaev versus Yuri.
Yeah.
That's the other option as well. We can't forget that. Magomedov is going to be ready for it, and
Yeah, but
Yuri will be
No,
ready for
That's
it.
the thing, you can't
not
jump-
for the belt. Not for the belt.
I was thinking you can't leapfrog
Angelov's
him
come
when
off
he
a
drew.
draw.
Yeah.
Angelov's
I
come
was
off a
thinking
draw.
the
Yeah, I mean, so did Jan Błachowicz.
Yeah, but that's he's
Yeah,
just
he's
fought
fine.
Pereira. He just
Yeah.
fought Pereira.
He's
He
not
didn't.
fought for the
So,
belt.
so he's not
Okay,
going
so-
straight for the belt. He's fought someone else. So you're saying that Magomed Ankalaev
But
come
he's
off
not
the draw.
fighting a champion. He's fighting for what's vacant, isn't he? And look, I think.
I still don't think you can do it if you.
What do you mean, Magomed Ankalaev fight for the belt? When he's
I mean,
come off
it's
the draw?
just the other option, isn't it? I mean, if it's not
doubt it,
Izzy, then
I
it
doubt
is Magomed Ankalaev because you can look
don't
at
think so.
Pereira versus Yuri, which would be the fight we all want, but then time-wise, would it match up in September?
No,
so you got
yeah.
the option of either doing it in September with Izzy or Magomed, or delay it a
Izzy
little bit
and
Izzy against Yuri
Yeah.
or Magomed against
I wouldn't say
Yuri.
I wouldn't put Magomed in there because he's coming off a draw.
Yeah.
Like Jan Błachowicz could have just fought for the vacant belt and not taken this Pereira fight. If you're saying that.
But the belt was only vacant like 2 weeks ago.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah, know what I mean? So it wasn't the case before.
I think Magomed has to fight. Jan Blachowicz just risked his rank 3 to fight someone that's not ranked in his division.
But he also knew that he had to take a fight.
Yeah, true. Exactly. And I think Magomed Ankalaev needs to take a fight as well.
Yeah.
You do Magomed Ankalaev versus Ratic.
If Alex Pereira had lost that fight, he would have been ranked in the light heavyweight, maybe somewhere up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have gone like into the division without unranked.
Okay.
Johnny Walker versus Ankalaev.
You could do that.
3-fight winning streak.
You could do that. Yeah, you could do that, or you could do Ratic versus Magomed Ankalaev.
When's Rakic going to come back? Exactly. Philip's asking as well. When is Rakic fighting? Who knows?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
very true.
Surely he's due to come back. But I would say
because there's so much circles going here. There's not a lot we can sort of break down and get into for rankings wise.
I would actually quite like him. My preference would be let's not fight in September. Let's do it a bit later in the year and put Pereira up against Yuri. That would just be exciting.
I think that one for the division makes a bit more sense because it's not like Izzy's going to stay at the division, is it?
Yeah, no.
But I get the status of being a 2-weight champ. I get that, and I think I don't know what would sell more: Izzy versus Yuri or Alex Pereira versus Yuri.
Yeah.
Maybe Izzy versus Prohaska, maybe.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's the middleweight champ, isn't he? So.
Yeah. Could be one of them. I'm with you entirely. I just think it's.
It could be a bit of a rush, if you get what I mean. Could be a bit of a rush.
There's quite a few exciting options, though. To be fair, I like a few of them. Not all of them, but I do like a few of them.
Right, let's get into some chats.
Paul says, "Izzy punching air." Jack says, "Izzy crying." Hill tweeted. Chungavi says Hill just tweeted calling these two puppies.
Can't be saying that.
Damn it.
I mean, Pereira beats Hill.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see it.
Yeah, I'd say Pereira beats Hill. Although, I mean...
Exciting stuff, though.
Actually, to tell you what, Pereira's got the hooks, but Hill's got those straight 1-2s. She's got the range, and if he can keep Pereira from getting close enough...
I can't wait for what comes out in the post-fight press conference now.
Yeah.
I hope they put Dana on blast for what's going on in this division. And I cannot wait to get into it with you guys on this Tuesday for the Aftermath show because it's going to be absolute fireworks.
Right, should we get to this one nice and early and then we can get some chats?
Yes. Main event time, guys. Ooh, I can't believe we're here already.
Getting ready for it. You ready, Ash?
I'm ready.
Take us in.
Scroll me down.
Of course.
Jumping into Justin Gaethje, he's got a pro record of 24 wins with 4 losses, with 19 KOs and 1 submission and 9 first-round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 7 wins and 4 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2017. He is a former interim champion. He's got the second most significant strikes landed per minute in the UFC lightweight division, which is 7.38, and tied 5th for the most fight of the night bonuses. And he's got 7 of those.
There you go. If those stats don't make you hard, Stephen, then I mean,
where are you?
I have to say, mate, Ash, your stat game has gone up a bit. It's good.
You're putting some juicy ones in.
It's good.
You're thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
instead of just copying what's off Wikipedia.
You know what I mean? I'm just the facts are just there.
He does it so you guys don't have to, but you know.
You know what I mean?
Fighting style. Now, this guy's an Orthodox fighter, an NCAA Division 1 wrestler, and spectacular leg kicks. This is just one of his best weapons. But his fast and clean technical striking with quite a polished left hook that makes him money. Now, sharp movement, daggers left to right before changing levels, getting inside and loading up on those powerful shots, driven by his hip momentum. But aside from that, like, this guy's a pretty heavy hitter. Like, he drops his head to the side and he loads up on those strikes, masking them very well with his movement. Typically, targets the head with hands or legs with legs. Not much else, but he has that kind of... He's that kind of archetypal fighter that will set himself on fire to burn his opponent. Now, something we was talking about a bit earlier in the week as well with the fighter breakdowns that we do for these pay-per-views. And look, this guy is just an absolute dog. And, you know, the fact we're getting this again, something else we mentioned earlier in the week was the fact is I think we're the winners. You know, whatever happens, Dustin wins, Gaethje wins, we all win watching this fight back again. The fact we get to get this is brilliant.
And then jumping on to Dustin the Diamond Poirier, then he's got a pro record of 29 wins with 7 losses, with 14 KOs and 8 submissions and 13 first round finishes. And he has a UFC record of 21 wins and 6 losses. And he made his UFC debut in 2011. He's tied most KOs in the division with 8. And he also is a former interim champion as well. And fight of the night bonuses, he's got 8.
Oof, there we
Quick
go.
quick
And he's a
toilet break.
southpaw fighter. We're all aware of that calf kick. He's recently adapted to his game in the past, like 2 years or so, which we saw him put Connor to bed with. Since making the move to lightweight, he's gained a lot of power in his strikes. Never shies away from being in the pocket. He's able to stay composed in these moments. He has an incredible chin. We saw it in his last fight, especially. We even saw it in the Hooker fight, in fact. When he fires, he lands superb accuracy and very effective with his jab. Grappling-wise, he's got black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, who loves to attack with the guillotine choke. He'll threaten it in the scrambles to evade the takedowns. Bosh.
Yes. Now some expectations while Ash is away, and we get into this. If this is anything like the first fight, we're in for an absolute treat tonight. High-paced action, packed phone booth fighting. These guys are going to be staying in the pocket and just throwing wild. Now, I do think it would actually take the second round for Gaethje to get going. We saw this in the last 2 fights. It's like he needs to find his timing, or you need to sort of like really unleash the beast with him. The more you sort of touch him up. But Gaethje will probably break Poirier's hand with his face. Something I was saying earlier about El Cucumber. But if that's not what a BMF is, I'm not sure what is. You know what I mean? He's going to be coming forwards, trying to break Poirier's will again. And that's what you kind of saw his attempt be in the first time they're out there when they danced. He did say, he's like, man, he's good, he's hitting hard, but I'm just going to break him. I'm going to keep coming. And that was his strategy. Now, look, the calf kick is a nightmare for anyone, and he has had huge success with it as well in their first fight. So I'm expecting to see that come back again, to be fair.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. Yeah, he did make Poirier switch stance, man.
Yeah, a few times. Did that create another problem for him, though, striking-wise, or did that kind of...
It can do. It depends how comfortable you are at fighting out of the opposite stance, of course.
I feel like Poirier can do it. Not strongest, but, he can mix up. He mixed up combinations for both, didn't he? Really good.
Expectation-wise for Dustin Poirier, though, I'm expecting him to be more effective when in the pocket, putting his boxing combinations together. Excuse me. The first fight, I like the way that Poirier was doubling up with his jab and then finding a home for his uppercuts, and I'm expecting him to see that, for us to see that again. Poirier will need to move better than he did in the first fight, avoid the leg kicks, and resort to his long-range weapons to just touch and move at times. I'm hoping he'll be better at checking the low calf kick this time out before allowing him to operate more in his preferred stance. Oh, it's tickling my throat. Let's get some chats then.
Sort of say.
Let's see. Psycho Paul says it's hard to call this fight the punching power of Gaethje versus the punching precision of Dustin Poirier. And yeah, you're right. Like in the first fight, we did see Gaethje come out with a bit of a battle out of hell, really.
Yeah.
Swinging wild hooks and
just wanted to get in the pocket, didn't he?
Yeah, and this time out, we see more of a composed Gaethje with a bit more precision to his game.
Yeah, and
better hands overall, I think.
I think because I'm not sure if I put low an expectation, but certainly with someone like Poirier, trying to be the striking more at range, because he looked good in the pocket, he did, but he just kind of stayed there for the counters when Gaethje was there, because that's how Gaethje was capitalizing those exchanges.
But what's good about Poirier is his accuracy. Like he's so good at finding the target, finding those angles in the pocket, and that's what makes him dangerous. Shangavi says, in a way, I want to go 1 win each, so we get a decider. Absolutely, I'm all for that as well. Hoping this isn't overhyped and is another belter. Breezy said, could this have been for Ziev if he won at London?
I mean, I would say put him in BMF too. I mean, he's a pretty...
I agree, he is.
He should have been
category, in my opinion.
Would have been great to have him on this card even. That's
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think after beating someone like Justin Gaethje, you would automatically say, well, he should be next fight for the belt because he just beat a contender. However, when you see Charles Oliveira beat Beneil Dariush the way he did, there's no denying him. So, timeline-wise, Faziev versus Islam probably could have worked out. But look, I think either way, either option would have been good. Boxing is done, by the way, says Shango V. Yep, good for clarifying in that. Blast Fight Life, welcome on in, brother. Who says, winner is the next lightweight title contender. Yeah. I think so. I think that makes a strong case. Should Islam beat Oliveira for a second time?
Yeah.
I think you wait out to see the decider of that. You could even maybe perhaps get them to be one of them to be a backup.
Yeah.
You know, in Abu Dhabi, it would be a shame for a fight to fall through in Abu Dhabi, the main event. So, yeah, I like the thinking there, because I don't think you could probably put either of these on a co-main for that card. Because if so, I don't know who it would be. Who's coming up really at lightweight? I'm just gonna have a look.
I mean,
It's
also,
an interesting thing.
I know
to think
initially
about.
I think initially it's like, there's no point in a BMF belt, but I gotta tell you, boys, I'm all for it. Anyone else?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So basically, to my point, if you had one of these guys fighting in the co-main event on that Abu Dhabi card, there isn't an option for them. A lot of people coming off of losses. Poirier is not going to fight Dariush.
Oh, when's this
Chandler's-
one of them
what
to
does
fight for the
happen?
belt?
Yeah, no, it's just for one of them to be on that Abu Dhabi card as a backup, but fight in the co-main event, and I don't think there is an option unless you obviously put Sarukian into the mix straight away. But you know, that's the only real option.
Dariush would be.
It would be,
Dariush
but I
versus
don't
Poirier.
think- No, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I don't
Look
think
it.
that'll
If you're Poirier and you just beat the number 3 guy, why would you then fight the number 4?
But yeah, that's the thing. Poirier's come out and said that he only wants to take these big fights, and I don't think he will take a fight
Off of
that's
something
below
come off
him.
a loss.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah.
it depends if he loses this one.
Because a lot of
if he
those
loses
good
one,
guys
he might
can
have
have
to.
losses.
Oh, if he loses this one, yeah, it all depends where his mindset
Yeah.
will be at. But the one that kind of like, there's one for like I mentioned a minute ago. The only one that will kind of make sense if Dariush can get a win would be Dariush, because no one's fought Dariush. And then also, obviously, if Islam beats Charles Oliveira,
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
then Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje haven't fought Islam. Not
that's
that they would stand a chance, because they're both strikers, and obviously Islam's a grappler. But
We've already seen Islam versus Poirier.
we've basically seen Islam versus Justin
both of them,
Gaethje.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have. But obviously Islam's better in that area, so God knows.
Oh, I don't think, grappling wise, I don't think he's better than Khabib.
I don't think so. I think he's a better striker.
They're close. They are very close. But yeah, you're right. He's a better striker. Shango V says, do we think Hasbulla can bulk up and face the winner?
He should be in there for the BMF, actually.
True. Yeah,
He should
Hasbulla
be.
versus the winner in
Did-
Abu
did-
Dhabi makes sense.
No, let's ask him.
Did anyone bring out the BMF belt
No, I don't see it.
like last time?
Haven't seen it. No.
Because obviously the Rock come out, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I think Masvidal will just put it round the winner.
Ah,
That's going to suck if Gaethje wins.
Yeah,
isn't it?
don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. It's main event time. Have you done your expectations? and
Breezy
that?
says,
Yeah.
so
look at
Dustin
that.
versus Charles for the title next then.
No, because Islam's going to beat Charles.
No,
mate.
I think he's referring to Oliveira beating Islam.
No.
Blast Fight Live says,
Yes, welcome in, sir.
loser of this main event can face Beneil Dariush.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
what we're saying.
Yeah,
I think
look,
that
like
1,000.
you were
I don't
saying.
think Dustin Poirier
Getting
would
in
take
early.
it. Justin Gaethje may, but I just think both of them they're at a stage of their careers now where it's their last chance.
I mean, look, Dariush is not a bum. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a good name for Poirier to
Oh, yeah,
take if he
1000%.
loses. If he take, it's not hard. It's not a
Take out the
disrespectful
bum.
name to take. He's not a bum. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be alright. I think it could happen.
I was joking, saying he got knocked out in his last fight, didn't he? I'm joking. He's a very, very talented young man.
Yes.
Old man.
Yeah, look, here we go.
Fighting.
But yeah, like I said,
goosebumps, guys.
just to touch on a point, I think whoever loses this, I don't think they will retire, but it's a tough one just because they've had that chance already, haven't they? So, and I think they've both come out and said this is last chance saloon, and it's one of them. I think. Wales, New Jersey says it's time. Welcome back, Wales. Hope you're doing well, mate. My back is killing me. Wartime, says Philippe. It is definitely wartime, sir. Two toes back as well.
We're at
Welcome
war.
back, says
Yes,
Site
Tudor.
guys. Wales, we're back. Love that, boys. We're
Welcome in.
just inside.
Get
for
in the
main event.
house.
Come on,
Get
boys.
in the house.
Get that off.
Do it.
Oh, I just saw it in there.
What?
Sorry, I thought you changed the camera because I saw it in there, but
Nah, it's not.
here we go, boys. An absolute barn burner in the waiting. Who did you put in this one, Mr. Brown?
Poirier.
Who did you put in this
Me.
one, JK?
Oh, actually, I can't remember.
I went Poirier.
Oh,
I mean, I want
Apparently I
Gaethje to
went
win,
Gaethje.
but
I
I
went
may have gone.
Oh, you went Pereira as well.
no, I didn't.
I just saw minus points. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you went Błachowicz.
Yeah, Błachowicz.
Sorry.
Yeah, because Pereira got right.
Yeah, ditto.
I got minus points because I put KO.
Oof. Here we go. Round number.
Yeah, I was just having a
one.
little think whilst I was in the loo.
Yeah,
as you do. Think MMA whilst you're on the toilet, boys.
Yeah.
I think Gaethje was getting the better of the exchanges.
In the last ones,
In
he was
the first
punctuating them.
fight.
He was punctuating them. So it was Poirier who was doing great combinations, but
Yeah.
because he didn't get out of there, Gaethje was allowed to punctuate the exchanges and look good at the end of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was looking good at the end of them, but I think that Gaethje was piecing Poirier up.
He was.
I really.
Wait, sorry,
It was
hold
the
on.
leg
Other way
kicks
round.
as well.
I think Poirier was piecing Gaethje
Oh,
up.
good.
I actually don't think. I thought Gaethje was doing quite well. He said, obviously, the leg
But
kicks.
look at the faces though. Look who absorbed the damage and how.
Oh
was
yeah,
it-
Gaethje just loves it though. Doesn't
And
he?
then,
Would
would you then contest how the fight? Oh no, it was stopped anyway.
Yeah.
But do you think he would have won if it went to decision?
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. I think he actually could have won if it would have gone the distance. But I'm not a judge.
No, yeah, and it'll do you good to not forget
Django's
that.
calling. He says it won't go the distance.
Oh, what, the 10-8 last round? Yeah, right, mate.
Oh, I mean, actually, that was
Wales got
actually quite
Dustin
arguable. That was arguable.
Oh,
Leg kicks are going to pay dividends,
Yeah,
which
he
obviously
keeps
you
dropping.
boys would have said in expectations-wise. But we've seen Dustin Poirier withdraw, and they both can withdraw
Yeah.
whatever they've got.
did we have dividends on the bingo card last week, Si?
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
pay dividends. That's a good one. I actually don't know who I want in this one because I like both.
Yeah.
But just because Justin Gaethje's been in London, I'm going to go Justin Gaethje.
I've gone Gaethje because I want to see the third fight.
I thought you said you
I
had
don't-
Poirier.
I did go Poirier, but I'm saying who I want to win.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, we're all the winners, no matter what happens here.
I don't think they'll do a third fight. Surely not.
Shango says any exchange looks potentially
into
fight
that.
ending here.
yeah.
Surely they don't do a third fight if
So
Gaethje wins.
Yeah.
There's a reason why there's a
All for it,
BMF belt on the
bro.
line.
I don't think they'll take it though.
because these guys don't go down easily. So that's the reason why there's a BMF belt on the line here. So as fighting as it might look, I feel like they could be.
I guess both guys want to be the actual champ, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
blocked,
Gaethje went
but
high, but it's blocked.
acknowledged by Poirier. If it was playing bingo on this card, yes, Poirier is putting up his trousers,
Yeah.
Look at that tan line.
his shorts. He does
Trousers?
Yeah, it's true. But Fiziev does the same thing as well. I was saying on the last
Yeah.
fight, isn't he? He's got like a tick. Like he's back there and he just keeps on
Yeah,
wiping
he
his hands.
loves it. I love the that's his reset.
But
I
that's-
think
that's-
that's
yeah.
Poirier's reset.
But then it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's
Like, you have like
you're
a
pulling
tick.
up your shorts. Why don't you just change to the Valtudo shorts, bro?
Yeah, look. I
He's
think
trying to
it's
get
his
those tan
reset.
lines
like.
out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it definitely his reset.
Oh.
Oi!
Yeah.
Nice. Poirier acknowledged it.
Poirier loves it.
He knows.
Oh, bit
Oh,
wild from
come up
Gaethje
top.
there. Just got caught.
Could have been pretty devastating if he landed that left, but it didn't quite. Oh, was that land?
No, he threw it with such a velocity. He nearly
Brought
slipped.
himself off balance.
How is people going to score this fight, guys? Honestly.
Well, we can't see out that left eye.
Yeah, he's been hitting it.
Yeah, the glove hit it right in the eye.
Oh, good shot from Poirier.
Whoosh.
Oh,
Wow,
Gaethje
wow.
swinging. I think that was a big moment there in this round.
oh, good jab
Nice
from
jab
Gaethje.
from Gaethje. That is something that he's bringing new in. Yeah, his eyes buggered a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
He keeps
Poirier went
ducking
high.
into those leg kicks.
he does. He's
blocking
his
him,
tactic,
yeah.
mate. He's headbutting the leg.
He is blocking him, but you know, it's still he's ducking into him, and the impact goes through the block.
Oh, good
Big right hand from Poirier.
Woo!
I'll
That's
get
nice.
that off.
Don't change so quickly.
No,
I don't
change
like
it quickly.
No, not quickly.
Yeah.
Don't like
It's
it.
jarring. It's jarring.
Yeah, it's jarring when you
I don't
lead
mind
on
it when
too
you're
long.
reading out comments and things, history points.
Yeah, you want it fixated on this.
No, it's different angles. We'll mix it in, but don't change it so fast.
I don't think you change it at all. It's just pointless.
I don't know about that.
Get it off!
I'm pretty.
Get it off!
Hey, listen, don't cry about it. Don't cry
You're
about
now banned from this.
it. Don't cry about it. Well, you need it.
No, we don't. Yeah, well, Ash needs it.
I have a remote
I'll do it
control.
for you, it's all right.
I have a remote control down here.
Could you imagine you do that? That would probably. Oh, that'd be class. Ooh.
Oof.
Good leg kick again. Who's actually won this round, boys?
Poirier, I think.
It's hard to say. I actually can't say. I really
I
can't.
think it's Poirier. Oh, good shot from Gaethje though.
Ooh, wow, I love it.
In terms of Wowzers moments, yeah, I'm giving it to Gaethje.
Hey, the side cat Wales is in the chat again. What's up, man? What's up? How's the boxing looking?
Oh, all the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah,
Okay,
we've got a few.
Tuto says Wales. Dustin is my favourite tonight, but he will be
Probably
lose, mate.
lose.
Oh, okay, I could probably lose. He says Dustin is a striker only, and he's not a grappler. He's got a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Is that Dustin Poirier?
Yeah, seen him use the
got
guillotine
8
occasionally.
submissions,
So,
Gaethje's got the grappling credentials, but it is Dustin who we've seen to have used it.
yeah, I think Dustin's edges it on that one. Wales says Dustin gotta watch those leg kicks like last time.
Yep.
True. Blast Fight Life says they are just getting warmed up.
Nice.
Someone is going for the kill. BMF fight. They're gonna strike, mate. He's talking to Tuto there. 1-0 Dustin says Wales. Shango says this is insane. Both incredibly counter strikers. I give Poirier that one just intense fight. This already.
That timer was like bang on.
Yeah, it was.
Because I heard Herb Dean say fight.
Yeah, nice. I was about confident now as well. That was great timing.
I was like, how can you not
Didn't
put
show
this
it.
on? You might have a Derrick Lewis like run at you.
Yeah.
Imagine that though. Imagine the fear in your eyes, De Lima's eyes when he saw Derrick Lewis run at him.
Yeah. Or just
No wonder he's shelled up.
just flying. He's like, did he even touch the ground?
Some say he's still flying now.
Yeah, some say he started airborne. Love that. So Gaethje's got this really cool, nice little crab under the initial strikes of Poirier. Crab in and then just dish wing.
So I
then
think
shots.
Tuto says 1-0 Dustin. I think majority of people are calling that last round 1-0 Dustin.
Don't forget to drop a like on the video because that round was amazing.
Yes, indeed.
Don't,
Two more
don't,
to
don't
25.
forget to call out the side cam calls. We got Tulo calling for it. We got. Pretty much even.
Wow!
Thanks to Sadiq Yusuf for the call.
Oh my goodness!
My word!
What a shot!
Wow!
Holy cow!
My goodness!
Yes!
Wow! They're 1 for 1 now. They're 1 for 1 now, baby.
No way!
That was a knockout. That was clean.
This is what you want.
Wow.
This is it.
Man, I only got a glimpse of it. Poirier's still down.
Still down there. Can't believe it happened. More out of just. He's fine.
He's
yeah.
fine.
I think he's fine, but he's literally just the moment.
Wow!
Realizing the moment.
Wow! Now definitely drop a like on the video.
Yes.
Wow!
Oh, the chat's
Justin
going,
Gaethje
but
was,
we'll get to you guys in just a sec.
flatlined
I want to
Dustin
see this this replay.
I was looking over there for some reason, but then I saw the leg up.
Yes, I know. Oh.
Of all ways to do it as well, head kick KO. Like I know he throws kicks.
It was Poirier who was utilizing that attack throughout.
Yeah, Poirier's
Good show of
trying to go
respect.
high.
Here we go.
Gosh,
Here we go.
Here's a replay.
Replay. Jab. Head kick.
Yeah, but he never Gaethje like barely goes high, and that's why.
Yeah.
Because obviously he disguised it. Oh, he's done.
Usman says, "Look, that's how you do it." No,
Wow.
Gaethje says to Usman, "Look, that's how you do it."
Yeah.
Threw the punch. and the
Headshot
kick
dead.
At the same
Headshot
time.
dead.
At the same
Herb Dean,
time.
2-foot challenge, red card.
Yeah.
Mate, that was the performance of life from
Yeah,
Herb Dean.
look at this. Yeah, so basically it wasn't blocked well enough. He threw the jab, and that's the.
Here's the thing with head kicks, though, is
I
that
can't
foot
even
can
talk.
wrap
Look how
around the back of
Herb
the
Dean
head.
coming in with a 2-foot challenge. Oh, he's going to stop it before. Come on, Herb Dean. Come on, Herb Dean.
Super nice.
Come on, Herb Dean.
Slide tackled him.
What a tackle! What a tackle! What Harry Maguire!
That's VAR right
What
there.
a tackle!
Yeah, foot went right round the back of the head there.
Herb
Yeah.
Dean.
Slide tackle.
Oh,
Now, to be honest, though, I
Great
have to
challenge.
commend him for being quick. He was rapid. Dean was
Yeah.
in there for the first time. He was.
woo!
on
Just
that.
joining us, hit that like button. What a knockout.
Joe Rogan don't even know what he saw. He was just like, you know what I mean?
Bosh, there's the
My
backflip,
word.
the trademark Gaethje celebration.
Oh, don't step
Oh,
on
don't
him.
bloody hell. Bloody heck.
He's ready
There we
out.
go. Wales makes a good point. What is it with head kick KOs in Utah?
Hey.
There we go. Mate, Gaethje was like, I'm going to go train with Leon.
But, you know, also,
Usman, you ain't doing it for me.
it's something we I don't know if I said it in the first round, but in the first round was talking about how cerebral, how the fighter IQ of these guys.
Oh, look, they're showing it now. look.
Hey, look.
Same head kick.
Bosh!
Yeah,
There, how
pretty
do you
much
like those
identical.
apples?
Pretty much identical.
Nah, Leon's was better.
Yeah, Leon's was cleaner.
Yeah. Damn. Can't believe that. He did exactly what his boy got done for. Herb Dean with a running elbow follow-up says Shango. Yeah, everyone's dying from that. Headshot Dead says Wales, New Jersey. Blockhead says the highlight. Shango says good
Wow.
point, Wales, showing it in replays now. Same kick as Leon. Wow, says Imran.
Yeah. It was and it was very well telegraphed.
He don't want to give it. Look, he don't want to give it to him.
Yeah,
look.
he don't. Look, he puts it on the shoulder.
Yeah.
If that was Dustin,
He would have wrapped it around the waist.
Around his waist.
Disgraceful from Jorge.
God,
Disgraceful.
dear. So bitter. Oh, look, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it.
Hold up for a second.
He wants a real one,
Yeah,
bro.
respect.
He wants a real one.
This could be a fast card. How long?
Get you
2 hours
got
and a half.
Masvidal,
Rapid.
make it.
All right, he does want it back.
Oh. Is this the
Is
sweetest?
it that heavy?
Yeah. Damn. 1 for 1, bro. Breezy says Trevor Whitman like, damn, I'ma steal that one.
Yeah. Because look, let's be honest, man. It's very well calculated. So what he had seen already in the fight is that Poirier has been slipping his punch. You know, slipping the jab, just like knocking it out of the way and slipping to one side, and that's how we caught him with it. Cerebral as it was, and I guess in the breakdown when I gave Sadiq a call, it was just like, what's going to happen here? And the prediction was, well, either a draw or these guys are going to be 1 for 1. They're pretty evenly matched on the card. I reckon the outcome's going to be pretty even. And that's what we got right here, 1-on-1.
Shango says Salt Lake powers up. I think he means the head kicks.
Yeah, it's like,
it
do you
seems.
know what I mean? Do you know when you're a Pokemon and you're in your element? That was what Justin Gaethje was.
Same
there.
place as last year. Was it actually? Actually, year for year.
What they fought? They didn't fight here last year. Oh,
Yeah,
you saw that now.
yeah, but was it this month? I can't remember.
Oh, what, Leon?
Yeah.
Great, man. Again, we're the winners. You guys go Poirier on this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said though. Did I say a finish or some sort? I might have said any. Oh yeah,
You put decision.
decision.
Ah, good. Minus points.
Damn it.
It was August 20th, actually, Utah. Usman Edwards. So nearly, yeah.
Oh, really block it out.
Yeah. I guess it is early hours of the morning.
Yeah.
We're going to chat with Jack in just a sec.
Wild.
Wow.
Wales says that was definitely a bad mother effer KO.
Yeah, man.
Showing a great point there. You don't get redemption chances in any other sports. 2 says Wales, where's the pizzas, mate?
Wow.
And more
Shanga V
chats.
says hope Justin's out in Abu Dhabi in October, ringside to jump in after the main like Volk did last year. Ooh, maybe. I
You
hope
ready
so.
for it?
Hang on.
Oh, come on. Give us the audio. Thing is,
He threw the right. Gaethje threw the right and then the right head kick. Leon threw the left.
yeah, because Leon's southpaw.
Yeah,
Southpaw, that's
and then
fine.
threw the.
Similar sort of strategy for it. Let's have a look at the rankings. We'll have to wrap up real soon. So what do you think happens next in this Division 4, Dustin Poirier? Well, let's go with Gaethje first.
He's going to wait out for the winner of the next fight.
He's got to. He's got to. There's no one that, obviously, the next person in the rankings is Dariush, and he's coming off a loss.
Yeah.
So,
Poirier, Dariush.
1,000% no. Oh, Poirier, Dariush.
Yeah.
I don't think Poirier's going to take that.
Yeah, I don't think he will as well. Oh, I bet Usman loved seeing that.
Just because, look, I think Poirier would rather fight Tony Ferguson than Beneil Dariush.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because Dariush is just not a seller.
I see what you're saying.
because he wants to take these big fights, and I think, like I was saying during the fight, and just before the fight, is that Dustin Poirier, I don't think will take any fights that don't get him to the title, and obviously that Dariush fight may get him to the title, but obviously I think he'll have to have a long hard think, and he says he's not in it obviously for the money because he's got money.
He talks about going to
Well,
World
then he should fight for Zeev then. If not,
Zeev's against Gamrot.
of course, yeah. Someone that just recently announced.
I think Gaethje's going to wait it out because, personally, I think we got to see what's going to happen after the Islam Charles fight. Because look, Volk's been campaigning for a rematch with Islam as well.
Yeah.
So let's not forget about that.
But also, bear in mind, Fiziv's coming off of is going to be fighting Gamrot, yes, in September. But of course, after a knockout like this, it could still match up for next year. Him and Fiziv. But I mean, either that or Dariush, I think it's got to be one of those two really for Poirier. What do you think Chandler's got to say after the fight?
Connor's got like weeks, I would say, to get in the pool, isn't he? Before, and I don't think.
Well, I don't know. They
Step in for that.
They could bend the rules a little bit.
Probably.
And announce Conor Chandler really late because if they get that fight in really late, then Conor doesn't have to step into the testing pool.
The same jab slip.
But yeah, it looked like it was mostly blocked. But
yeah, what's next for Justin Gaethje? Like we just mentioned, he's got to wait out for the Islam versus Charles Oliveira fight, and he's got to hope that Islam wins because obviously he's already lost to Charles.
Yeah.
Then again, they could. It's one of them really because obviously he's already lost to Charles. So if Charles goes out there and wins, is lightweight champ. Who is next for Charles? I really don't know because it's not going to be Poirier, it's not going to be Dariush, it's not going to be Chandler, it's not going to be Gaethje.
Who?
For next for Charles, if Charles beats Islam, there's no one really for him. If Islam wins, there's a little bit more options.
In this lightweight division, we've seen rematches here. You know?
Yeah.
So
Oliveira's got the rematch against Islam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no real.
You would do Charles versus Gaethje again.
There's no real clear contender, like you said. I think that could play out, but I don't know. I think it all depends. If Islam wins, I think they could do Gaethje versus Islam.
I think by that point you'd have Volkov having another piping up.
Oh yeah, exactly. We're forgetting that. Yeah, well said. Exactly.
I think for Poirier, it could be about at welterweight. I think he said about it before.
Has he?
He has.
Ooh, I don't
know against who though. I don't know. Who.
I don't think he will. He's at that time in his career now where I think obviously this was his last chance for a title. I don't think he wants to battle his way through the welterweight division for a title fight. Because he's got to go through the rankings, isn't he? He's got to fight at least twice for the belt, maybe.
I mean, unless there is a standout option in that rankings that we could give.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know in the lightweight division.
You've got
unless he fights Kobe Covington, maybe. But he's fighting for the belt though, so yeah, he can't.
Yeah.
See, no one. I really don't know.
It's just hard. It's hard where you place him in there.
Like it's crazy to think we
should even give Burns.
Maybe
because Burns shows that killed Cliff, didn't he? So they don't. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going to plan out. You've got to wait for the Islam Charles, but like Size mentioned, you've got to throw the curveball in there with Volk. If Islam wins, then does Volk have another crack, or do they do Gaethje versus Islam because Gaethje's not because Gaethje hasn't had a crack at Islam? Yeah, and obviously,
go for ages now.
Volkanovski has.
Shangovi says Conor needs 6 months. They can't bend the rules as external testing not run by UFC. I honestly can't see him fighting anytime soon. It is such a shame. Wales in Jersey says, if they fight in Utah, someone's getting a head kick KO.
Yeah.
Psycho Paul says, nice one, lads. You made that more enjoyable, I'll say, Knight. Thank you.
Lovely.
Cheers, brother.
Psycho,
Thank you,
thanks for
sir.
jumping in.
Pleasure to be at your
Perfect.
service as always.
Always.
Shangavis is 1-1 now, so Justin will go for the belt. Then they roll
Rematch.
this back, whatever the result, depending on what happens with the rest of the top 6, I think.
Yeah.
Fair assessment, yeah.
Yeah,
I like
trilogy's
that.
in play.
Yeah. Wales says, if Derrick Lewis doesn't get a performance of the night bonus, I'm rioting like a football hooligan. F it. Shangavi says, Wales, do we think every fight is just head kicks only from now on?
Yeah.
I mean, in Utah, absolutely.
Yeah, because obviously
cigarette and
Fee
pull
got
that
one
out.
earlier, didn't he, in the prelims?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, true.
I can't remember that.
Head Kick City, they should call it.
Yeah.
Raphael says, great effing stream, lads. Much love and respect. That's why
thank you,
Saturday
sir.
is for the boys. Fight night.
Thank you, sir.
Hey man, all
thank
about.
you,
And I
sir.
hope you're doing well. I know there was, of course, your grandpa in the message you
Yes.
popped out before. So hope you're doing well,
sorry
my
about your
my
loss,
friend.
and good to see
Yeah,
you in
sorry
good
about
spirits
that
from
again.
there.
Hope you're back and hope you're strong.
We'll go
but,
for a quick recap and
yeah, let
then.
us know how you do.
Yeah, Breezy's off to bed. Night, Breezy.
Thank
Have
you,
a good one,
Breezy.
sir.
Good night, Breezy.
See you next year, Breezy.
Tutu says, much love and respect to everyone in the chat. God's blessed and grace
You
to
guys are great.
everyone. Peace.
Appreciate you all, honestly. This is
Yeah,
great.
lovely stuff. All right, let's recap, and then we're going to get into a fan cam with Jack. Roll it.
Right, so first up, we had Kevin Holland defeating Chiesa by first round submission. Again, we did not expect
Gas,
that.
mate.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
And then we had Tony Ferguson against Bobby Green. And Bobby Green, of all ways to beat Tony Ferguson, he beat Tony Ferguson in the third round submission. And that was head and arm choke. And then we had the always exciting Derrick Lewis versus Lima. And Derrick Lewis getting the first round TKO.
Quick work.
And then in the co-main event, we had Jan Błachowicz versus Alex Pereira, and Alex Pereira picking up the split decision win. Again, very surprising after the first round that Jan had, but Alex Pereira readjusted and a great game plan for himself, picking up the win in his debut in the light heavyweight division.
Yes.
And then for the BMF belt, we had Dustin Poirier against Justin Gaethje, and Justin Gaethje picking up a second round KO.
Whoosh.
What a KO it
Fight of
was.
the night.
Headshot dead.
Just to mention, only 2 decisions in this whole card.
Wow.
Wow.
So, who did
And
you
it
give
was
fight
like
of
two
the
and a
night
half hours and I'm done. So
Fight
that's
of the
rapid.
night. It's the only one that went quite far, and that was Tony Ferguson versus Bob. Actually, no, Gaethje versus Poirier. Actually, even though, but then again, Tony Ferguson and Bob Green.
Yeah,
went 3 rounds,
and
it was quite exciting.
Pereira went to decision as well.
Yeah.
That went a distance. I think Fight of the Night for me, because of the anticipation as well, I think it was the main event.
Yeah.
It all led up to it. A lot of it played into it. Knockout of the Night, it's got to be
Justin.
I was going to say Derrick Lewis. Just because of flying knee that initiated
Yeah,
it.
but if
it was off the
if it
flying
was just
knee.
a flying knee,
Yeah,
there'd be
true.
no question.
Yeah.
True.
But I don't think I've ever seen Poirier starch like that in a long time, apart from when Michael Johnson starched it,
Yeah,
but that was at
true.
featherweight.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
All right, Knockout of the Night for the main event, and Performance Night goes Derrick Lewis. Then.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
true, yeah.
let's have a
And
look.
hopefully they sign him up again.
Yeah,
Resign,
resign that
baby.
contract. Far left and back.
All right,
Okay.
excellent stuff, guys. Much appreciate your love in the chats. As
Yes.
always, you guys have been on an absolute blast. Do make sure you stay tuned for more content coming your way this coming Tuesday. Of course, we've got a fan cam coming shortly as well, but we've got fan cam and aftermath show coming your way.
Yeah.
So do stay tuned and check that out when you can.
See
Make sure you've
everything.
got the bell rang on our channel so you know and you're notified when the next video is coming out, because there's been a lot coming out recently. So lot to digest, and make sure you've got that bell rung.
Yeah.
And of course, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit a like on this video. It would be much appreciated.
Yes, do.
All right.
But it's been beautiful. You guys have
Yes.
been great. The chats,
Thank you
the
again.
love, we felt it. We really have. And we can't wait to see you guys next time when we rejoin again next week with what we got next week is UFC, if I recall correctly.
So it's going to
It's
be
Font
versus
yeah.
Sanhagen versus Font.
Yes, Sanhagen versus Font. Exactly. So some pretty exciting things on
Yes,
the card
it's a
there.
good card.
Including
Good card.
Dustin
Tesla
Jacoby
Swanner's
returning
back.
as
Yeah.
well, which would be pretty cool. So see you guys there. Thanks again. And love, peace, chicken grease.
Ciao for now.